How many pennies? $43. 2 months from my 5th Twitch baby here. Yikes. Season 12 Hype Train.
Shoobity wop me, oobity wop me, oop-a-doo down.
Oh, it's hAx0R.
Shoobity wop me, oobity wop me, oop-a-doo down.
Good evening, and a message from our sponsor, Puzzle Dan.
Allow me to intro the season 12
Oh my god. Oh, and it's given up. Puzzle Dan, thank you for the 29 months there. Good evening, and welcome to Game Night Season 12, baby! We're on Season 12. 600 for that game. That sounds about right. I put a 5 times multiplier. Actually, that doesn't seem remotely right. 120? Who knows? Who knows? I put a 5 time multiplier on. I have no idea what it was before. But yeah, hope you're well. Hello. It's Game Night Season 12. Very well done to Nando on winning that there game of Hacker. Thank you to Jogging for knocking it all together. And we have got an action-packed evening this evening. Hacker, to start us off, we've got some red herrings now, courtesy of our great friend Quizzle. Coming up a bit later on, we've got the Purge from Zeus. And up a bit later on, we have got some retro DangerZone, and I found a pack written by Mrs. Flush. To test out the new DangerZone software. Yes, I've rebuilt DangerZone again. So DangerZone 4 now, and we're going to be trying that at the end of the night, ahead of the first official game with Oni next week. The Show Me the Kitty isn't going to work, Erin Stockdale, because as I think I explained last season, the cats aren't allowed upstairs anymore, so I really need to nix that on the reward thing. But there we go. Yeah, sorry about that. Photos. Well, I've got some new things on the wall. Oh, I forgot to turn my Infinity Stones on. Let me do that immediately. I knew there was something I forgot. Oh, look at this. Yes. That'll look better on the big cam, which I can't show you just now. But yes, we have Infinity Stones. This is the wall of wholesomeness. So, as you can see in the tiny eye strain no vision. No, I figure you probably can't. It's all quite small at the moment, but I'll show you properly later on. But yes, the wall of wholesomeness behind me. I've had a bit of a redecoration, and I'll show you some of the new Doctor Who stuff that I got as well in when I get the camera back from the game. But anyway, good evening, welcome to Season 12. Who have we got? We've got Matt the Ref. Good evening to you. Good evening, Spokes, Mark Shapes, Aaron Prug, Score, It's Ace Games. Good evening, Puzzle Dan, AB Me, BC, Nicky Grandma, Topper, KS, Dragon, Not a Cat. Good evening, Toot and Ondi, Arun and Samster Mantissa and Oni, Lupine and Jack Wilfrey. Good evening, Colo and Rushmead and Apodo and Ape and Nando and Zeus and Lewis and Lottie Bus and Jogging and G. Isons and anyone else who is lurking, loitering and lingering in the chat. You are most welcome to be here. Thank you so much for joining me for the start of a brand new season of Game Night. 13 episodes this season, taking us all the way up to the festive period. But we're starting off with a game that got a bit neglected last season. We only had one game. It's having at least 2, possibly more this season, because this is next on the list to rebuild after I finish the rebuild of the one that is being rebuilt at the moment that isn't DangerZone, which is being tested tonight. It's Red Herrings. It's been written by Quizzle, and if you want to play, type in this here code. QTCS, we've got some catching up to do as well. I've got some thanks to make. We've got a hype train earlier on. We've got 43 months from Matt the Ref. We've got a 3 months from Spokes. We've got a 34 month from AB Me. A 37 month from Colo. We've got a 26 month from Pyro Pygmy. And a 29 month from Puzzle Dan. All the resubscriptions coming in there right at the end of September as well. Apparently that was a thing. It still is a thing. But as ever, support in the shape of subs and bits is appreciated but not expected. So thank you to all of you for your support. And I hope you're here to enjoy some quiz tonight. We've got one of you over here already, 7, 14, 21, 28, 29 so far. This is a good start. There is a picture around in here. Round 1 is a picture around. Sorry, the dogs are going nuts, by the way. I think the shop's just arrived. Yeah. Lots to look forward to tonight. I'm looking forward to this here game of Red Herring. So all the games tonight, apart from DangerZone later on, will be conducted in Twitch Whispers. So you need to whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot. When we get to DangerZone, that works a little bit differently. But for this one, yeah, whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot. Is how you want to play this one, and the next one, for that matter. Let's see if I can identify you all from your avatars. Oh, Mark, I've sent you a message. I see you just joined the game. I've sent you a message on Discord. I don't know if you picked that up. Just about a upcoming pack. Just check that. Just send me a message, Mark, and let me know that you got that and that that's all okay. I've had what you've sent. If you've got any more, that would be great. But send me a message if there's any problems there. ABME, Topper, Puzzle Dan, 2, Matt Spokes with a nice shiny new avatar. Very nice. Samsa, Apodo, Shapes, Prugs, Pyro Pygmy. Oh, Pyro, I sent you a message as well regarding, I think, last season's prizes. Just want to check that you picked that up. So let me know you got that. Is that Dragon? Might be Dragon. I think it's Dragon. Lupine, Zeus, Mantissa, Inca, Jack, Arun, Aaron, Jogging Ape, Necogrammer, I think. And then I'm struggling with the yellow one. Colo, Nando, KS possibly, Clive, Oni, G. Isons and Mark. I think that's what we've got. We have got any time entry on this game, so if you change your mind, you want to come and join in, you can do that by entering the code at any time. If not, let's play some Red Herrings. As I load up my question pack. Oh, no, not that one. Go away. That one. Yeah, so I can just press, if I press the button now, where is the magic button that will ID all players? I don't have it on the stream deck. Lottibus is who I was looking for, and I think everyone else I was right. Hooray! So, round 1 is something oiled. Something oiled in this round. You might be able to see where this is going. I see messages from Mark and Pyro as well. Hurrah and huzzah. So, in this round, you'll get a point if you give me a right answer, but you will... I hope it's very slick. Very nice. You'll lose a point, though, if you give me a wrong answer. So if you're not sure and you don't want to lose points, abstention is a valid strategy here. There are 3 bonuses secreted in this round. They won't be first, last, or consecutive, but 3 bonus questions which will be worth 3 points if you get them right, but will cost you 3 if you get them wrong. These will be hailed by a fanfare at the start of the question. As ever, 16 answers around the edge. 12 of them will be the answers to the 12 questions you're going to face. 4 of them will be red herrings and will never be the correct answers. That's about all there is to it. Whisper the letters A through P to Persephone's Twitch button. Let's reveal the answers. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. There you have 16 pictures, and you can see... just a little note here from Quizzle. Did you know that cars use oil match the logo of a major car manufacturer when given 3 of its models, past or present? So we are looking for the manufacturer of the models that you'll be given, identified by their logo. So already you can be having a little look at this. If you want to take a screenshot of this, because of course the pictures do flip around and such like, if you want to take a screenshot of this so it's all there ready to go, then that's fine. If you've got another monitor, you can store that on. But yes, in this round you are looking to identify the manufacturers from the models by their logo. So already you can be thinking about what could these logos be, and trying to work them out and see if anything comes up a bit later on. For those of you who drive, you may have an easier time. For those of you not, well, let's find out. This game will auto-run, so you've got about 30 seconds for each one. Is it 30? Is it 30? No, it's 15. 15 seconds for each one. Fingers on buzzers. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, have fun. It's something oiled. Here's number 1. And 8:37 as the first full game question comes out tonight. Guilia, possibly Julia, Spider, and Stelvio. Ooh, splitting the room a bit there. That's L. That is an Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo is what we wanted there. Onwards. Corolla, RAV4, and Yaris. Most people not having trouble with that. That is E. That's the logo for Toyota. Toyota, Japanese car manufacturer. Another. Eclipse, Mirage, and Shogun. A little trickier, maybe. I don't know if you're getting this one. That would be D. That's a Mitsubishi. Oh, stream has stopped. Let me pause the game then. Hold fire. Where's the pause button gone? Everyone just do a refresh. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Is anybody getting me? Oh, is it all okay now? Oh, good. I thought it was me. OBS does appear to have... Oh, no, it's only the camera that's frozen. OBS is still going. Okay, we'll carry on. Question 4, Ibiza, Leon, and Tariko. Carrying on. Oof! That's a thing that happened. It's obviously just kept getting all your answers in there. So I've no idea how that's processed it. Still seems to be working. They're Seats. They're all Seats right there. P is what you needed to give. On we go. Oh, here we go. Our first bonus question of the round. Lovely stuff. 3 points if you're right, -3 if you're wrong. Take a look. Forester, Impreza, and Outback. Mark, you typing F in chat, or did you mean to answer F? It's F. It's a Subaru. Make sure you whisper to the bot. Anything typed in public chat won't be processed. On we go. Camaro, Corvette, and Impala. Oh, not a cat. Bad luck. It's a two-phase thing, this one right here. Remember, you lose a point if you're wrong. Abstention is a perfectly valid strategy here. C is what we wanted there. That's a Chevrolet. Is it Impala? I've always pronounced it Impala. I was never sure. I just said Impala then because that felt like the right thing to do. Another bonus question. 3 if you're right, -3 if you're wrong. Berlingo, C5, and Picasso. Shapes is abstaining most of the round. That would be a Citroën, who are French. A Citroën is what we wanted there. Could be a Nike thing, possibly. Boxer, Cayenne, and Panamera. Bloody hell, put your teeth back in bed. Number 8, Boxer, Cayenne, and Panamera. Hoping most people get this one. It's B. They're all Porsches, or Porsche, if you prefer. I always call them Porsche. Had a few of those myself. Had a couple of Boxers over the years. Want another one. My wife won't let me done. On we go. Number 9, Huracan, Murcielago, and Urus. That is J, which are Lamborghinis. Well done if you got that one. Lamborghinis for J. Number 10, Fabia, Octavia, and Superb. What if you ID that one? That's H, which is Skoda. I'm reliably informed it's Skoda and not Skoda, thanks to an advert that says Skoda 6 times in the space of 30 seconds. Currently playing on the radio, and it annoys me. Skoda. Number 11, A5, Quattro, and TT. Ford amazing. That would be Vorsprung durch Technik. They are all Audis. The Audi logo is N. My wife has an Audi A1. Quite like them, although you're mainly paying for the badge. Number 12, last one of the round. Clio, Kangoo, and Megane. Not Megan, who I think is outside the door hoovering at the moment. They're all Renault. K, Renault. Renault Clio, Renault Kangoo, and Renault Megane. The missing answers, or the red herrings, G, I, M, and O, in no particular order, are Cadillac, Mazda, Ferrari, and Peugeot. And that's the end of round 1. Ah, well. Nice to see red herrings back, and a very positive start. Let's just take a quick look at the stats. 50% were correct that round. 13.3% incorrect and 36% abstention. Not bad as rounds go, a 50% correct rate. And look at this, we have got 2 players getting 12 out of 12 for the total of 18 points. Oni and Samster getting themselves a wee little bonus there, taking themselves up to 20 points in the lead at the end of round 1, Oni and Samster. Was that Lottibus? It is Lottibus and Lupine tied up in second with 16. AB Me has 13. Jogging and Pyro Pygmy have got 12. Zeus has 11. Clive and Toot are on 10. Nando and Mark and Shapes and Matt have all got 9. KS is on 8, and Prugs is on 7, as is Spokesman, Tissa and Jack, and Inca all on 6. Topper and Ape have got 5. Giasons and Arun on 4. Apodo and Dragon on 3. Mechagrams is on 1. Aaron is yet to score. Colo on -3, and Puzzledown trying to shoot the moon on -12. It doesn't work in this game, but you can't lose any more points. It's only positive points moving forwards. And speaking of moving forwards, let's do that now. Round 2! We've had something oiled, we've now got something new. Something oiled, something new. I wonder where we're going with this. In this round, you get more points if you answer a little bit quicker. So if you answer in the first 5 seconds, you get 3 points. In the next 5 seconds, you get 2. If you answer in the last 5 seconds, you get 1 single point. There's no losing points if you're wrong. However, if you do give me a wrong answer, you will be frozen out of the following question, as well as getting no points for the question that we're on. So, yeah, you freeze yourself out of the following question. Just a reminder, there are 3 bonuses which are worth a flat rate of 5. No speed bonus for them, but 5 points whenever you answer. But you can be frozen out of bonuses, and you can be frozen out on bonuses. So think carefully before you have a punt at something you're not sure about, because the next question might be a bonus. Bonuses won't be first, last, or consecutive as before. But again, 16 answers will be displayed, 12 questions for red herrings, and we are something new. Let's take a look at the answers. Sangfroy, Ménage à Trois, Roman Clef, Maison Plus, Au fait, cause célèbre, Pierre à terre, bon vivant, de rigueur, un message from our sponsor, Matt the Ref.
Merde.
Merde, indeed. Thank you. Merci for le 100 bits. De rigueur, amuse-bouche, force majeure, à le 4. Et de con, laissez-faire, tout de suite, trompe loyal. Trump loyal at the end there. That's the extent of my French for tonight. Yeah. Yes, apologies to anyone French there for... It's cancel off. I don't know. It's doing a French accent. I don't know that that's right. A lot of non-English people, non-French people do French accents, don't they? I'm very sorry. I'm going to say it in a French accent. Sorry for anyone French here, but yeah, I thought I'd try them in a French accent. Anyway, for those of you who managed to power through my pidgin French there, nous being French for we, and these are French terms that we use to mean... what? It's more offensive than the French accent in the Cluedo VCR game tape. Well, I no offence were intended. I'm very sorry. I was just trying to keep things light. Yeah, so these are all French phrases that we use in the British lexicon. All we want to know is what they mean. Simple as that. Annule ben STP merci. It was supposed to be a French accent. I'm going to move on and read the questions in English. Good luck, have fun. Round 2, something new. Here's question 1. Expected due to etiquette, fashion, or custom? That would be de rigueur. De rigueur. I is what we wanted there. Or de rigueur. De rigueur. Thank you, Mark, for telling me where the stress goes. Number 2, a small complimentary item of food served before a meal. And if you're an orange, it means you're frozen out. Won't be able to answer. Amuse-bouche. J is the answer. Amuse-bouche. Normally olives or bread or something. Here's a bonus question for you. If you're orange, you won't be able to play, but for everyone else, 5 points if you give me a correct answer here. For 3, a small living unit for occasional use. Or a small living unit, possibly the stress should be, for occasional use. Tricky one there. Pied à terre. If you don't like my attentive French pronunciation, I'll just say them in pidgin English. G is what we wanted. On we go. The preparation of dishes and ingredients prior to cooking. That's potato, isn't it? Why are the dogs still barking? Is the shop only just here now? So what were they barking at? You know what? I don't even know. Mise en place. Mise en place is what we wanted there. Or mise en place, if you prefer. Here's another bonus. Just Inca frozen out of this one. 5 points to everyone else if you can find it. A novel featuring real people or events with fictitious names or details. Roman a clef. Roman a clef, if you prefer. Roman a clay. Thank you, Mark. 6. Composure or coolness under difficult circumstances. The orange are frozen out here. Sangfroid is the answer there. What have you got that? Orange if you're frozen out if you're orange if you're frozen out. On we go. Number 7, a visual illusion in a piece of art. A visual illusion in a piece of art. That would be trompe-l'oeil. Trompe-l'oeil. P is what we wanted there. Trompe-l'oeil. That works as well. A policy of non-interference by an authority. That would be laissez-faire. If you have a laissez-faire attitude. That's one I have heard of. If you're laissez-faire towards something and needs to sort of chill. Here's another bonus question for you. 3 points if you can find the... Sorry, 5 points if you find the right answer here. A military assistant to a higher ranking officer. Wondering if you got that one. Aide de camp. Aide de camp? Aide de camp. M. Number 10, a person who enjoys a sociable, luxurious lifestyle. Surely it's that one. Is this bon vivant? Yeah, bon vivant. Which means okay life. I think. Number 11, immediately, at once. That would be tout de suite. Oh, tout de suite, possibly? Tout sweet. We'll take that. Also, now cut that out furniture. Absolutely. Last one, the controversial issue that attracts public attention. Everyone's in, no one frozen out here. That would be a cause célèbre. F. Cause célèbre. That works. Ménage à trois, au fait, force majeure, and à la carte with the red herrings there. That's the end of the round. Oh, a couple of bonuses. 2 and Mark finding all 12 of those getting a 3-point bonus. Just to go through those, a la carte is referring to food that can be ordered separately rather than as part of a set meal. Au fait means having a good or detailed knowledge of something. Force majeure, an unexpected event that cannot be reasonably anticipated, such as a natural disaster. And ménage à trois literally means household of 3, so I assume it's just 3 people who live together and absolutely nothing else. So, at the end of that round, a bit of a change-up. Toot's in the lead with 55, Mark's in second with 50, Samson's got 49, Shape's on 46, Oni's on 38, Inca and Lupine have 37, Spoke's on 36, ABMe's got 34, Colo and Lottibus on 28, Clive has 26, Arun on 24, Mantissa on 22, as is Nando, as is Zeus, as is Jack, Matt and Apoda on 20, 8 Minky on 19, Jogging and Dragon have 18, Proves on 17, Topper is on 13, Pyro's got 12, KS is on 11, Naked Grandma on 9, G Eisen's on 4, Aaron's still yet to score, and Puzzle Dan working his way back to the black, currently on -8. Well, it's all been very fun so far. Apologies for the dogs going nuts in the background. They're still going bork, bork, bork. But I think we should go on to another round, round 3. Round 3 is something borrowed. We've had something oiled, something new, Something burrowed. I wonder where we're going for round 4. We'll have to find out in a bit. Okay, Abe, thank you. I get it, and I know what you're doing. Let's be nice. Something burrowed. In this round, we have only got 12 options around the outside, 9 questions, and 3 red herrings. And in this round, you just need to give the answer that fits the description. All you need to do in this round, all you need to do in this round is the same as all the others. Give me the letter. What I was going to say is that this is the accumulate round. If you give me a right answer on the first question, it is worth 1 point. The next one, if you got the previous one correct, would be worth 2, and then 3, and then 4, and so on. Give me a wrong answer and you break your streak and you start rebuilding from 1. If you abstain, you don't get any points for the one you abstained on, but you preserve your streak. So if you get 1 for the first and then 2 for the second, abstain on 3, the next one you get right will be worth 3, unless you get 1 wrong. So potential 45 points available, plus a 5-point bonus if you can find all 9. And let's take a look at the options. Badger, gopher, rabbit, skunk, vole, fox, stoat, wombat, mouse, weasel, rat, mole, mushroom. Badger, gopher, rabbit, skunk, vole, fox, stoat, wombat, mouse, weasel, rat, and mole, and mushroom. So, all you need to do is give the answer that fits the description. All of these are burrowing creatures by the looks of it, but the questions may not necessarily be related to that. Welcome to the stream, Inca. Great to have you with us. And, accumulate around 45 points available. 1, 2, 3, go. Good luck. Have fun. Here's question 1. Nickname of Jesse Pinkman's friend Brandon Mayhew in Breaking Bad. Plus 1 point Breaking Bad reference. I need to adjust the pennies for this because I don't think the payout's high enough. I've just remembered. Badger! We're not killing Badger, yo! Hashtag spoiler alert. Well, it's been out a while. Oh, no, it did. Multiply factor of 5. That's good. Number 2. Animal that appears in a nickname for the US state of Minnesota. Purple if you are on a streak. Green if you're right. Red if you're wrong. Blue if you are not on a streak. 5 times scores is the penny payout in this game. I did adjust it. That would be a gopher. We've had A. Now B. Badger and gopher gone. Purple if you're on a streak. Here's the next. The slang name for strong-smelling cannabis. Would be skunk. Skunk is what we wanted there. D. Skip C. Maybe it's a red herring. Who knows? We'll find out in due course. An anagram of the food item that can follow cinnamon, French, and Melba. Red wine season has started, and I am here for it. That will be stoat. The word being toast, of course. Douglas Engelbart invented a device that shares its name with this. Most of us getting that one. That would be mouse. Mouse. Computer mouse, specifically. Incidentally, the other nickname for Minnesota's... I'll come back to that one. So-called pack that included Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Sammy Davis Jr. I think most of us going to get this one. You'd hope. Yeah, so other nicknames for the state of Minnesota include Land of 10,000 Lakes and North Star State. And Quizzle says he'd definitely prefer to visit either of those rather than the Gopher State. Rat was the answer to that, the Rat Pack. On to number 7, and there are no bonuses in this round. One of the 7 SI base units. From the hAx0R Kids collection. Mouse. I like that, Shapes. Have a honk. And it's Mole. Mole is the SI base unit for... now, if we'll all listen to my friend Samster. Samster, he'll tell us exactly what it's the SI base unit for. Number 8, it becomes an artist's tool when its first letter is removed. The Vol for Volata. That would be the Weasel. You remove the W and it becomes an Easel, which is an artist tool. Might as well play this last one, nothing to lose. Number 9, Harry Angstrom's alias in a series of John Updike novels is number 9. Well done if you got this one, it's tricky. Rabbit came full circle, C was at the end. And that was the end of that round. The red herrings there, Vole, Fox, and Wombat. And let's check out the scores going into the final. Oh, 3 bonuses. Nando, Samster, and Toot all getting a bonus 5 points there. I didn't see any others, but there may have been. Well done, you. Samster, what's Mole the SI base unit for? It's not resistance, is it? No, that can't be right. Is it not radioactivity? Alphabetical answers for a while. Number of moles in a hole. It's particles, it's quantity. Okay, cool. Amount of substance. But only animal whose droppings are cubic. Yes, that is also true. Number of moles. It was 1 yeah.
Duh.
Obviously, Clive. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my dude. So, Toots in the lead with 105. Samson just shy of 3 figures on 99. James on 82. Nando 72, as is Spokes. Only 66. Inca 65. Lupine also 65. Mark's got 63. ABME 62. Zeus on 58. Kolo's got 56. Clive on 54. Arun on 52. Mantissa on 50. Apodo's got 48. Jogging's on 47. Dragon 39. 835. Lottie on 34. And Prude's on 32, as is Jack. Nekagram's on 30. Matt is on 29, as is Topper. Pyro Pygmy on 22. Chaos on 15. G. Ison's on 14. Dan gets into the black on 13. And Eric Stockdale still yet to score. Points times 5 gives you your pennies at the end of this game. So that is what you're playing for as we go to the final round. See a couple of you predicting it in the chat. Something blue, spelled B-L-E-W. This reminds me of that old inappropriate nursery rhymes. I think I saw it in a book way back when. It's probably not appropriate anymore. So, Little Boy Blue. He needed the money. We're going to go on to the final round. Something blue. And in this round, you have got to give me... Wind instruments, hurricanes? Maybe. Well, you have got to give me an exact 6 letters, like that, whispered to the bot. Not more than 6. No repeated letters. And... Great to invite me. Yeah, don't repeat any letters. Don't put anything outside of the range A to P. And make sure you give me exactly 6, otherwise it'll automatically mark it as wrong. All you've got to do is find the 6 answers on our board that match with the criteria that's given. First to find 6 gets 50 points, next gets 45, next gets 40, next gets 35, and someone in a message from our sponsor, Matt the Ref.
One of these days, the answer will be A, B, C, D, E, F.
But it will be one day. When I rebuild it, I can force it to do that if I'm so inclined. But not to... Well, it might be today. I can't say not today. It might very well be. I don't know what's going to come up. But thank you for the 100 bits, Matt. So yeah, we keep going, reducing by 5 points for every player who solves until either 10 people have solved it, the last of whom will get 5, or we run out of time after 90 seconds. Answers will gradually be hidden as the time goes on. So once they are flipped around, you can remove them from your process of thought, your thought process, because they are definitely wrong answers. If you are wrong, you're frozen out for 5 seconds, and you get a ping back from the bot that will say how many you got right. It won't tell you which ones, but it will tell you how many of them were right, so you can hopefully use that information to try and figure out a closer answer. But there's a 5-second penalty for every one that you get, or every answer that you get wrong. So, it's something blue. Let's see how we get on. Fingers on keypads, whispering to the bot. Good luck to you all. Here are your options. Lyre, Ikembe, Buzuki, Clarion, Fife, Argul, Nagara, Marimba, Kaudi, Hecklephone, Pandero, Gonj, Dulcimer, Ektara, Yunyung, and Ocarina. Identify the 6 musical instruments that are played by blowing into them. Should probably say supposed to be played by blowing into them. You could probably make a sound on some of them without blowing into them, but designed to be blown into. Jogging already there for a fast 5. He's just 1 shy. Can he find that missing answer? Still stuck on 5. And Lupine is the first to get there for 50 points. Well played. Spokes tried to repeat a character. Innis tried to repeat a character. Mantis tried to repeat a character. Careful what you're typing, otherwise you don't get any help back from the bot. Lupine very, very fast. Topper's now up to a 5 right here. It's not M or N. You can get rid of those. It won't be them. They've been flipped around. K has also been flipped around. It's not that either. 40 seconds to go. Dragon now on 5. Topper also on 5. Apes on 5. Apodo's on 5. Lots of 5s coming in here. Inca also on a 5. 30 seconds. There's our second solve. Jack Wolford solving, getting himself 45 points. Well played there, Jack. Not H. Take H from your thoughts. It is not H. And there's another solve. Topper picking up 40 points. Apodo now getting 35. ABME getting 30. And it's going too quick. Inca getting 25. It's not A. It's not C. Eliminate them from your thought. 10 seconds. A couple more attempts if you're fast. Anyone else going to solve? 20 points if you can solve now. There's a solve. Who got 20 points? Clive getting 20 points. And there's another one for 15. It's PL Jogging. And we're we're out of time. Shapes and Samster and Oni all on the top row getting 5, but not able to solve it. Matt and Pyro also getting 5. Let's reveal the correct answers. Clarion 5, Argul, Cowdy, Hecklephone, and Ocarina. Completely brute force that solve. It's a perfectly valid tactic. You can brute force in this game. You have to get some luck on your side, but Topper is the true winner. Well, let's just give you some information. The Argul is a single reed musical used in Egypt and the Middle East. Musical instrument, I think that should be. The clarion is a high-pitched trumpet used during the Middle Ages. The fife is a high-pitched instrument similar to the piccolo. The Hecklephone is similar to the oboe. The Cowdy is a small Chinese flute made from bamboo. The ocarina of time, very good, is a small egg-shaped wind instrument. So as to the others that weren't right, the bouzouki is a stringed lute, popular in Greece. The dulcimer is a wooden box with metal strings, played by striking them. The ektara is a one-stringed instrument used on the Indian subcontinent. The gonge is a type of Brazilian cowbell. The akembe is a type of African thumb piano. The yenyung is a drum used by the Sera people of Senegal and Gambia. The lyre is a stringed instrument that has origins in ancient history, and the marimba is a percussion instrument similar to the xylophone. Oh, and the nagara is a type of Indian drum, and the pandero is a percussion instrument similar to a tambourine. So now you know. So those are the final scores, and it is going to be a bronze medal to Zamster Samster on 99, a silver medal to Now Cut That Out on 105, but taking home the first gold of season 12 with 115, it's Ralph! AKA the Lupine One. Congratulations, Ralph, and everyone else, whatever your points were, times them by 5. That's what you'll get in pennies as soon as the credits roll. And oh my goodness, oh my gracious, my goodness, my gracious, I haven't updated the credits. How very embarrassing. There was always so many things to do. Let me see if I can just very quickly put Quizzle's name in here. Who can he replace? Who can replace that name? All of the others will stay the same. Hopefully that hasn't already compiled them, and that will be fine. I don't think it has. This is far too early a build for me to have done that. There we go. Quizzle's name is now in the credits. Who else is right for this game this season? I can't remember. I'll figure that out in a bit. Anyway, there we go. Well done, Lupine. Nice early gold medal early in the season, and, 575 pennies. That's all right, isn't it? Yeah, inflation. It affects us all, so it does. Right, well, that's the end of the first game, and it's just after 9 o'clock, so I'm going to get myself another drink. I encourage you to do the same. Stay hydrated. It's still a little bit warm today, and I might go change my shirt. Much as I love this, I'm now starting the hAx0R special logo that I got for helping hAx0R out in his Bristol Pride month way back in June. So I'm modelling that. And much as love it as I do, I have been wearing it all day, and it's very warm and it's light blue. I get self-conscious, so I might go change into. I know, but self-conscious. I want to feel fresh, Zeus. You know what I mean? I might put some shorts on as well, which I'm sure you'll all appreciate when I get my legs out on stream. Ooh. So when we come back, we're going to be playing the Purge by our great friend Zeus, and that is going to be coming up in just a few minutes' time. During the break, I'm going to play some adverts. So if you're not subscribed, you'll see some adverts, but don't worry because we won't start the next game without you. So do hang tight, and we'll be back very, very shortly with the Purge. Thanks again to Quizzle for a lovely pack of red herrings. A nice way to start the season. Lots of fun to be had. And you can see 46, that was that question. Overall, 54% correct, 30% abstention, 14% incorrect. That feels like that should be about right overall, across every question that every player answered. Time for a break. Go get a drink, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes with the Purge by Zeus. See you in a minute. That's where the placeholder card should go at the end card, but it doesn't at the moment. All in due course, though. That grayscale, Herrings. Right, I'm going to play some adverts. When we come back in about 3 or 4 minutes, we'll be playing The Purge as written by Zeus. Very much looking forward to that. I need to get my desk into standing mode. I also need to give you all some pennies. Those pennies should have been added onto your account. Let's give you some Herrings times... Ooh, 189 pennies up for grabs if you type Herrings189 into the chat right now. Go get yourselves a drink, give me 5 minutes, and we'll be back with even more quiz. Don't touch that dial, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the second part of this evening's game night, where my camera is not high enough because I'm stood, and it's time for the Purge. It's written by Zeus. Welcome you all into the stream, to the game. So my wall of charm, SXKJ, and for what it's worth, and also welcome Mr. Vertigo and Kegler Coach. For what it's worth, that game of Red Herrings that we just played, and I didn't change my shirt at the end. There's a lot of light coming in for this camera still. That is probably the last time we will play Red Herrings on that build, and it's almost certainly the last time we're going to play the Purge on this build. So make the most of it. While you all are joining the lobby, SXKJ is the code. If enough people have typed it in chat that you should still be able to see that. Here is my new wall of charm. If you'll permit me just for a moment. This is now what is behind my head. Oh, Zeus, stop it! No, you stop it now. Yes, DangerZone later on has got the new client app. So, I got some 3D printing done. So we've got 3D printed Stephanie Share Game Night logo, which is fun. We've got my Hive playing card, thanks to Ash. My Infinity Stones, got new batteries for them today, so my Infinity Stones are there. This has been up behind me for a while, but not very neat. We've got, this is Exit Pursued by a Bear, which is from Wood's Tale by Shakespeare. As you can see, it's trees, but it looks like a bear, which is kind of cool. Father's Day card from Dylan. That was a Christmas card from HUD's, which has got his own sort of bespoke artwork on. His card for the Bristol Pride thing, which is a nice thing. Piece of art by Nex, it's a Dalmatian, my Slovenia back scratcher, and a couple of family pics there. And of course, Yorick's still there, and an incense box in front, so the room smells nice. Triple backflip and meow. I'll give you a meow. Meow. But triple backflip, I'm afraid I'm just not that guy. I'm just not that guy, Clive. So that's my wall of charm behind me. And yeah, things will be added to that in due course. And the Infinity Stones only go on during stream because the batteries only don't last like long enough to keep them there. 10 minutes to talk about your wall. Need to do something quick. No, you've had all the time you're going to get from me talking about wall. My, we're on to a fourth row. That hasn't happened for a while. 33 players in. AB me, Samster, Oni, Matt, Clive, Dan, Topper One, Spokes, Dragon, Jack, Jogging, Nando, Arun, Shapes, Chaos, Toot, Ape, Lottibus, Lupine, Pyro, Erin, Mr. Vertigo, Colo, Mantissa, Naked Grandma, Prudes, G-Isons, Mark, Kegler, Cetra, Innis, BC, and Velvet Thunder. Welcome all of y'all to the stream and to the game. Hope y'all are keeping well. So, in this game of the Purge, it's a hive mind game. The better you collectively do as a hive, the more chance players have of surviving. And we'll keep going until we have had... Oh, let me explain the rules first of all. It's multiple choice, and at the end of this, I might give you a sneak peek of the reformatted version of the Purge, which is currently work in progress. I might give you a little sneak peek at the end. So you'll get a multiple choice question. If you answer it right, hooray for you. If you answer it wrong, then you contribute to the players who got it wrong, where we'll have a cut-off point we call the break point. If more players than the break point get it wrong, then we enter into a purge, and all players who got that question wrong or abstained will be entered into that purge. It's where you have, and in the purge, you have to answer a non-multiple choice question. If you get it right, you get to come back. If you get it wrong, then you are permanently eliminated from the game. You may continue playing, even if you are eliminated for pennies, because there's still a penny payout in this, 10 times whatever, however many questions you get that you can't answer all of them. That will be changed in the new version, don't worry. And we will keep going in this manner until we have had 20 questions in the main game, 5 Purge questions, or we have 5 or fewer players remaining, whichever happens first. Ideally, in a very ideal world, in a perfect Purge pack, they all coalesce at the same time, but we'll have to wait and see. They're buzz off buzz next season. Next season? Don't know about next season. A couple of seasons maybe. Can I get my desk any higher? Oh, it's starting to make noises, which always makes me worry when it makes noises. That's high enough. Cool. So I'm going to give you a couple more minutes to join, because if you join late on this game, you can still play, but you won't get a thing and you won't be able to get to the final. So yes, and once one of those criteria is met, we will go to the final. All of your answers in this game seem to have final season cover. No, well, what I meant is I don't know if I'm ready for Buzz Off immediately after having just had Buzz Off. I normally like to give 3 or 4 seasons in between each repeat of the same tournament. Whisper all of your answers to Persephone's Twitch bot in this game. Don't get used to that, because that's something that's going to go away probably for the last time on this game. 7 days a week, 2024 confirmed. A great POG day, indeed, that will be. Bring back the arena. Was that one of mine? That sounds like an... No, the arena was one of mine, wasn't it? Maybe we could bring back the arena. Or the bridge. Everyone loved the bridge. The arena is just on reflection, the arena was like a slightly less good version of Face Off. There's a lot of questions. I haven't got the headspace or the time to organise a face-off tournament at the moment. Plus other things, RE face-off. But you know, maybe there's something that could scratch that itch. Who knows? You'll have to wait and see. All I'm saying is Christmas is coming up, isn't it? So see for Chase or bust. Superseded by the diamond. Maybe. No, face-off is a big tournament. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to make that work. Anyway, I don't think we're getting any more, so welcome all 33 of y'all to the game. Let's get going and lock you in as we play the Purge. Is this the one where the bot goes crazy on the first question? Probably it is, so just ignore her. Again, this will be the last time it'll happen because I'm rebuilding the software. Tiebreaker question to start off with. This will have a numerical answer. Give me your answer as an integer without commas, spaces, full stops or anything else. And however far away from the answer you are, that is your point. You're looking to get as low a score as possible. That is an example of a numerical answer without spaces, punctuation or anything else, man. So thank you for that. Yeah, whisper it to the bot, and however far you are away, that will be your answer. Looking for it to be as low as possible. It may not come up, but it might do. It might be needed later on. So, 20 seconds. No, enough. Order! We're going on. Tiebreaker question. Take a look at this. How many days were there between the coronations of Charles I of England and Charles III of the UK? 10 seconds, get an answer in. Or you're given int.max value, which is bad. You definitely don't want that. Time, 145,084. 133,406. Yeah, don't do that, Jack. that would not have passed through the thing. Yeah, 145,000, quite a lot of days. Let me open up my notes. Charles I, 2nd of February 1626, Charles III, 6th of May 2023. So there you go. That may or may not be necessary later on, we'll find out. So, 2 options on this first question, and for the first 5 questions afterwards, they'll increase to 3, then 4, then 5. 50% is a breakpoint. If more than 50% of you are wrong, we are heading for a purge. If fewer than 50% of you are wrong, then we're all good. So, fingers on buzzers. Question number 1, options are King Charles II, King Charles III. We literally just told you the coronation of which king of the United Kingdom took place in May 2023. And there goes the bot doing her chat. A or B, just a letter is all you need, and a reminder that abstention is treated as wrong, so you might as well give an extent. Come on, Purge. On question 1, it's B, King Charles III, and we did literally just tell you the answer to that. So yeah, King Charles III. Coronation took place in May 2023. Let's find out how many were wrong or abstained. Start the meter. 9%. Going from 3 abstentions. Blissfully nobody getting it wrong, but 3 people maybe not quite getting a response in time. Maybe it got eaten by the bot, but 3 abstentions there. But we survive and go on to the next question. Breakpoint drops to 40%, will drop by 10% until we hit a purge, after which it will reset to where it was plus 10. So after the first purge, it will go back up to 60. 2 questions, question 2, 2 options, and they are Robert Pattinson, Chris Hemsworth. Released in March 2022, which actor played the title role in the film The Batman? You're working another window, Johansson. That's all good, don't worry. Be saved by the hive mind. That's what it does for you. Time. Correct answer. That'd be Robert Pattinson. Chris Hemsworth, most famous for playing Thor in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Robert Pattinson over in the DC. That wasn't a DC Universe film, but Batman is a DC property. That's what we wanted. A. Hopefully you gave me A. If not, well, let's hope the hive mind can save you. How many were wrong? Start the meter. Blimey, won the last one. 2 abstentions there. 6 people going for Chris Hemsworth, but 76% finding the right answer, Robert Pattinson. And I've just realised I haven't got any of my statistics being debugged into the console. They're all over in the build, which is just out of my eye line. So I'm actually not. I'm finding out if you're going to a purge in real time. Normally I see it in advance. But Not as nipply as other Batmans. Well, you count the nipples. The Mohs scale, possibly. We survive. We go on to question 3. Breakpoint drops to 30%. 2 options still, and they are Euro, Bitcoin. In September 2021, which currency did El Salvador adopt as legal tender? Time. I think most of us got this one. It was Bitcoin. They are, I believe, still the only country to accept Bitcoin. They were the first country in the world to accept Bitcoin as legal tender. I have no more information than that. I believe they might still be the only one, but maybe others have followed suit and it's escaped my notice. Let's find out how many of you got that one wrong or abstained. Start the meter. 9%, just the one abstention, 2 going for the euro, and 30 players going for the correct answer of Bitcoin. Still the only one IIRC. Good. We're on the same page then, Chaos. On we go. Breakpoint drops to 20%, getting dangerously close to a guaranteed purge, but getting quite low, which is always good. Still 2 options as we go to question number 4, and they are Labour Party, National Party. In October 2020, Jacinda Ardern was re-elected as New Zealand Prime Minister as the leader of which party? Tie. Okay, and slightly trickier here. Correct answer is the Labour Party. She's Prime Minister and leader of the Labour Party. I wonder how many people got that one wrong. Breakpoint's 20%. Let's take a look. Start the meter. Slowing down. Yeah, I'm afraid we are into version number 1. 42% incorrect, 6 abstentions, and 8 going for the wrong answer. Which means 19 people got the right answer, 58%, but was not enough to not get into this here purge. So if you got that one wrong or you abstained, I'm afraid you need to fight for your survival now. Let's find out who you are. Oni, Matt, Buzzle Dan, Spokes, Dragon, Lottibus, Chaos, Erin, Colo, G. Isons, Kegler, Cetra, Velvet Thunder, and BC. Full answer will be required here. 20 seconds in order to get it in. If you give me a right answer, congratulations, you can rejoin the pack. If you give me a wrong answer, then I'm afraid you will be purged and out of the game. Good luck. Here is the first purge question. In the 1990s, which sitcom starring Jennifer Aniston as Rachel and Courtney Cox as Monica premiered on NBC? 10 seconds. Need an answer, Aaron, or you will be eliminated as a matter of course. And that is time. So again, the questions do get harder as the game goes on, but I'm hoping most of us got the correct answer here, which was Friends. Oh, Chaos with a no idea, and Erin with a blank. Unfortunately, those are not the answers we wanted. Everyone else finding the correct answer, Friends, but Chaos and Erin, I'm afraid, wrong answer at the wrong time, and you have been purged. We go on to question 5, and 31 players continue. Did send an answer, didn't get it, Erin. Didn't get it, I'm afraid. On we go, question 5. This is the last one with 2 options. Breakpoint resets to 60%. 31 players remain. Let's take a look and see what it brings. Options are Brittany Broski, Chloe Clem. 2019. Which of these women went viral in a video of her mixed emotions when sampling a kombucha drink? Time. Let's take a look. Correct answer was Brittany Broski, known professionally as Brittany Broski. Her real name is Brittany Tomlinson. Chloe Clem is the side-eye girl in The Car from 2015. Some of you may have spotted a pattern with these questions. There is a theme running through all of the questions in slightly different ways. But if you haven't spotted it, keep it to yourselves. Let's see if... don't put it in the public chat if you have seen it, because we want to let people see if they haven't figured it out. Let's leave them in the dark. Brittany Broski was the answer. Let's find out how many people were wrong. Start the meter. Getting pretty close. Oh, we stopped. 48%. Wow. Tricky question. 2 abstentions there. 13 going for Chloe Clem, but 16 getting the right answer. Very close to a cursed ratio there if it weren't for the abstentions. You'd smile at everyone. Gonna press that button at you, Ape. Very well done. We survived that. We go on to question number 6. Options increase to 3. Breakpoint drops to 50%. 3 options now available, and they are Kevin, Joe, Nick. In December 2018, actress Priyanka Chopra got engaged to which of the Jonas Brothers? Yes, that is John Burko, famous for being on The Traitors US and nothing else. Time. Correct answer. It was Nick. Is it Joe Jonas has recently filed for divorce from Sophie Turner, aka Sansa Stark. Kevin, I know nothing about, but I certainly knew it wasn't Joe. Nick was the answer. Let's find out how many people were wrong. Start the meter. Not everyone, but enough of you right to survive that question. 1 abstention, 6 going for Joe, 4 going for Kevin. 65%, that's 20 players going for the correct answer of Nick. Very well done, on we go. Breakpoint dropping again, now down to 40%, still 3 options for question 7, and they are Whole Foods, Walmart, Trader Joe's. In August 2017, Amazon acquired which American supermarket chain? Time. Tricky one. I wouldn't have known this, but it's Whole Foods. Whole Foods was the answer. I have no notes. All I have is a button to press, and I can show you how many people got it wrong. Start the meter. 19%, no abstentions. I think it's the first time we've seen that. 5 going for Walmart, 1 for Trader Joe's. Most players, 25 of you, 81% going for Whole Foods. And it's Mrs. Flush, everybody!
Hi, I just popped in to say hi to everyone and hope you're all having a good night. Yeah, all going well?
It Mrs. Flush.
It Mrs. Flush indeed.
It is. And there is a Dexter writhing around our feet.
Yes, Dexter is
hitting
here
the computer
too.
with his tail. Oh,
He is.
come on, bear.
He is doing his
La, 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 la,
best.
la. There's a pupper.
He is. Yeah, bonus popper for everyone.
Bonus pupper.
Look
Just
at
because
him.
he has come into the office. Anyway,
He-
Topper wants to know how was the barbecue and how was the wing walk?
The wing walk was awesome, and again,
Let's
actually, I
have
haven't done this yet, so thank you so much to everyone from the community who donated. It's all gone to an incredible cause. My sister's house, they are local to us, and they support women and their children who are escaping domestic abuse, and it sort of helps them really find themselves and get back on their feet. So thank you all. The wing walk itself was the only way to ever fly ever again. I'm never going inside a plane when you can sit on top of one. It's so much nicer. The wind is phenomenal and you can feel the forces, but the views are just spectacular, and it was really exhilarating. And yes, only way to fly though. I'm never getting inside a plane. You have to let Sleazy Jet know next time we want to go with them.
We don't fly EasyJet.
We did.
Don't be silly. We've flown EasyJet for years.
So yeah, it went really, really well, and it's nice to see everyone. And I just thought I'd come in because I'm knackered. Dexter made friends with the Tesco delivery guy this evening. He gave him treats and came out and wiggled at him because the guy just kept saying he looked a bit like Walter White actually, and he kept
Was
telling.
he the danger? Was he the one who knocked?
He did not. Actually, he phoned first. But he kept saying how much he loves dogs, and I was like, okay, you can meet one of them. The other one will try and eat you, but yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, but yeah.
We're going to crack on with the Purge. Thank you, Mrs. Flush, for coming in and saying hello. And Matt's asking for the donation. I will fish that out and I will put it up at the end of the game. Do remind me a bit later on.
Anyway.
Oh, it's expired
It's
anyway.
expired now.
But I can send you the link certainly to the website, so all as well.
Yes.
Cool.
Cool. Anyway.
And incidentally, the Danger Zone pack we're playing later on, Mrs. Flush, It's a retro patch you wrote just over a year ago, so look forward to that a bit later
It's
on.
so retro, in fact.
Can't
that
even remember.
I can't even remember writing it. I think, Royal asked me some of the questions earlier, and I was like, what? Hello.
I'm going to reset the purge meter, and we are going to go on to the next question. I will see you later on.
It's a furnace in here.
It is very hot in here. I've got the
It's
fan on and everything, but such is life.
Oh, you should show everyone your glow in the dark wine bottle.
Oh yeah,
it does
that
glow
thing.
in the dark. And it
There's
looks
actually.
awesome.
I'll find that when I go and refill it in a minute. Right, on we go. Question number 8. Breakpoint now 30%. Still 3 options available. And thank you for your forbearance. Well, Mrs. Flush just gave us a quick update there. But it's always nice when Mrs. Flush comes in to the office, even if it is a billion degrees in here. Question number 8. On we go. Options are Perseverance, Juno, Artemis. In July 2016, NASA successfully entered which spacecraft into Jupiter's orbit? Time. This feels like it's aptly named, but I can't put my finger on why. Juno is the answer. It's not a moon. But I don't know why. I feel like it's something to do with... I don't know if it's a Roman equivalent. Junopiter, that maybe that's all it is. Let's associate Juno with Jupiter. There is a reason, but I can't remember what it is. Either way, his wife. Thank you, Zeus. His wife. There we go. Well, let's see how many of you Roman A clef, possibly. How many of you got it wrong? Start the meter. Triggered it. 45% of you are wrong. No abstentions, which is nice to see. Only 17 players. 55% going for Juno. 5 went for Artemis and 9 went for Perseverance. If you were one of those players, I am afraid you are going into Purge number 2. Let's find out who was wrong there. Oni, Matt, Clive, Topper, Spokes, Dragon, Lotibus, Toot, Nando, Jogging, Nekagramma, G. Eisens, Kegler, and Cetra. You are all in Purge number 2. Full correct answer within 20 seconds required in order to survive and rejoin the game. If you get it wrong or you abstain, you will be eliminated. So, let's go on to the second Purge question. Good luck, here it is. The 1980s saw the discovery of bovine spongiform encephalopathy, also known as Mad What disease. Everyone has answered. Let's just wait for that timer to expire. Trivia here just says hashtag make Ben say things. I think I nailed that. Not gonna lie, have practiced it. Encephalopathy. Yeah. I wonder how many people got it right. Everyone got an answer in. It's pronounced bovine. It is indeed to do with cows. Bovine means relating to cows or cattle. Moo. Mad cow disease. Indeed so. And all players who were in that purge getting it right. Which means we have a happy ending to this purge. And everybody gets to rejoin the game. Well played. So, as we continue with the main game, we're up to question 9. There are still 3 options for the next 2 questions, after which we'll go up to 4. And the breakpoint resets to 70%. Still 31 players in live play. Just this once, Rose! Everybody lives! Sorry, I've insulted the French and now the Northerns tonight. Let's go on. Question number 9. Options are Ghana, Benin, Togo. In April 2015, Faure Gnassingbé was re-elected president of which country with the capital Lomé? Might be a silent G. Gnassingbé? Possibly. Couple of extra ins for you there. If you're not familiar with African presidents, you might be familiar with African capitals. Correct answer was Togo. Or Togo. No, it's definitely Togo. Breakpoint is 70%. How many of you were wrong? Solomia. Not many. No abstentions there. Just 5 going for Benin and 3 for Ghana. But 23 going for Togo. 74% more than enough to survive that. Very well played. On we go. What a Lomé question. Question number 10. Last one with 3 options, after which we will increase them to 4. Breakpoint at 60%. Options are Jim Lanzone, Arvind Krishna, Satya Nadella. In February 2014, who was appointed and remains as of today the CEO of Microsoft? Time. Yeah, it is not Bill Gates, hasn't been for some time. The correct answer is Satya Nadella. Satya Nadella. I have no notes to give you on that, but he is the CEO of Microsoft. Let's find out how many of you... Saturday Nutella, possibly. How many were wrong? Start me up. Okay, 32%. Yeah, nicely, no abstentions. 10 players going for the wrong answers there. 8 for Arvind Krishna and 2 for Jim Lanzone. 21, 68% getting the right answer. Satya Nadella, very well played. On we go. Question 11, we increase the options to 4. A, B, C or D. Questions getting harder, options increasing. Let's see how you get on with this as the breakpoint is 50% and your options are Liverpool, Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur, Chelsea. In 2013, which football team who play their home games at Old Trafford won the Premier League? Time. Correct answer. That would be Manchester United, Old Trafford up in Manchester, Spurs, Chelsea, both in London, and Liverpool in Liverpool. 50% is a breakpoint. I wonder how many got that one wrong. Start the meter. Quite a few, 23%. 2 going for Chelsea, 4 for Spurs, 1 for Liverpool. Majority, 77% go for Man United there. 24 players, well done. We go on. Question number 12, still 4 options, breakpoint dropping now to 40%. We've still got potentially 3 purges to go. So we're in a healthy position with 31 players. Let's see what this question brings. Options are Margot, Amy, Nick, Hazel. In 2012, Gillian Flynn published Gone Girl. Which of these is not a character from this novel? Time. Also 2014, I want to say, film starring Ben Affleck and what's her name? Person whose name has gone from my head completely. Rosalind Pike, possibly. Watched it fairly recently, and I would have struggled with this. I'm fairly sure the main couple are Amy and Nick. Is Margot the sister? I think the answer is Hazel. Yes, it is. Yeah, Rosamund Pike. Have I got anything in my notes? Yes, Hazel is the narrator of The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, which was also published in 2012. Amy and Nick are the main couple, and Margot is Nick's sister. I think it's the same names in the film. It was David Fincher film. It was quite good. Quite enjoyed it. Thought it was. Neil Patrick Harris is in that film. No danger of becoming a gone guy here. Well, there might be for others. Let's find out. The breakpoint is 40%. Let's find out how many were wrong. Start the meter. In a very similar watership there. Yeah. We're within 10% and we are slowing down. 48% again. Seems to be the magic number tonight. Yeah, just 16, 52% getting the correct answer, Hazel, but just over half getting that one wrong. 1 abstention, 5 going for Nick, 6 for Amy, 3 for Margot. It does mean we are going into Purge number 3, and if you got that one wrong or abstained, you are going to be in it by default. Let's take a look who was wrong. Sam, Matt, Clive, Dan, Topper, Spokes, Pyro, Lottibus, Jogging, Mr. Vertigo, Nekogrammar, Kegler, Cetra, Velvet Thunder, and Inca. Full answer required, and it must be correct in order to carry on with the game. We've got 31 players in at the moment, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people in this purge. Could be a bloodbath, or we could have a sea of green. 8 and 12 are followed by purge questions. Is that the pattern? That's entirely random. Zeus has relatively little control over that, other than just making those questions nails, which I don't think he has. I think they've been quite fair. But let's find out. 20 seconds. Good luck. Here is the third purge question. In the 1970s, which manufacturer began producing a car which shared its name with a type of bean, also a Spanish word for paint? All answers are in. We're after the manufacturer here, remember. I might be generous depending what you say. I might not be. I'll defer to Zeus. Topper going for a bye-bye here. The correct answer is Ford. It's Ford is what we were after. The word in question, the model in question was Pinto, the Ford Pinto. And I can see Mr. Vertigo and Cetra have gone for that. Pyro's gone for Punto. Oh, I'm going to defer to Zeus on this one. Do you feel that we can accept Pinto, since the question was hinting at it even if it didn't ask for it directly? Or it does clearly ask for manufacturer? No, sorry, Zeus has spoken. I'm not going to accept Pinto. That was the car in question, but it was Ford was the manufacturer. You have got to read the question. Well done for knowing it, but yeah, Pinto was the car in question that translates as paint. But that's bad luck. Seat, Fiat, Pinto, Toyota, gone. Seat, Lima, I guess the bean. Ferrari, Opel, Pinto, and Punto are all incorrect answers. That is a bit of a devastation. Only 4 players getting that one right. Samster, Clive, Spokes, and Kegler, which means we are losing 11 players and we're going to be down to 20. Well done, you 4. You get to rejoin the game, but unfortunately for Matt, Dan, Topper, Pyro, Lotibus, Jogging, Mr. Vertigo, Naked Grandma, Cetra, Velvet Thunder, and Inca, it's a wrong answer at the wrong time, and I'm afraid you have been purged. And then there were 20. Breakpoint resets to 80% as we come to question number 13. Still 4 options available. Let's see how we get on with 20 players left. Options are 2, 1, 4, 3. June 2011, Beyonce released which respectively numbered album? Time. It's 4, which is the only one of the options up there that is a Beyonce album. None of the other albums are, none of her other albums, should say, are numbers. C is what we wanted there, and if you gave me C, hooray for you. Breakpoint's 80%, fairly high, but the questions do get tougher. Let's find out how many were wrong. Start the meter. Close. 60% bang on, 1 abstention. 9 players went for D there. Was the plurality answer. 1 going for 1 and 1 going for 2. 8 players though going for 4, which was the correct answer. And you have saved everybody. Well played. Here we go. Breakpoint drops 10% down to 70 as we come to question 14. 4 options. Here they are. Elaine Baines, possibly. Selena Meyer, Diane Birch, Christine Campbell. In 2010, Julia Louis-Dreyfus received a Hollywood Walk of Fame star. Which of these characters has she not played? Time. That's a tough question. I wouldn't have had a Scooby-Doo on that. Correct answer was Diane Birch, Elaine from Seinfeld, Selena from Veep, and Christine from The New Adventures of Old Christine. Diane Birch is Maya Rudolph's character in Big Mouth. Tough question. Have we survived it? The breakpoint is 70%. Let's find out how many were wrong. Start the meter. A few knowing about Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Half of you getting it wrong, half of you getting it right. 10 going for Diane Birch. 4 for Christine Campbell, 4 for Selena Meyer, and 2 for Elaine Baines, or Baines, however you pronounce that. Well played. We go on to question number 15. Last one with 4 options after this. They will increase to 5. We have still got 2 potential purge questions in the bag. Breakpoint currently at 60%. Still fairly high. Let's see how we get on here. Question 15. Options are McLaren, Braun, Red Bull, Renault, In 2009, Jenson Button won his first Formula One championship, racing for which team? Time. Correct answer would be Brawn. And a note here from Zeus, F1 is not a sport. This stupid category is specifically pastimes and hobbies. Or possibly hobbies and pastimes, because that seems to work better. I agree with you, Zeus. I don't really see the appeal of F1. But far be it from me to disparage anyone who finds pleasure in whatever form of entertainment it seems to take. But no, I think poker and chess are more of sports than F1. F1's just driving, isn't it? Breakpoint 60%. How many were wrong? Start the meter. We're within 10%, we are slowing down. And we've stopped. 70% were wrong. We are going into Purge number 4. Wow. 1 abstention, 1 for Renault, 6 for McLaren, 6 for Red Bull, just 6 going for Brawn. Well done if you're among the 30% who got that right, but the 70% who were wrong, you have triggered Purge number 4. Let's find out who you are. ABME, Clive, Spokes, Dragon, Jack, Ape, Shapes, Orun, Colo, Mantissa, Pruce, Yizens, Mark, and Kegler Coach. Full correct answer required in order to survive. Best of luck. 20 seconds, here it is. In the 1960s, Mattel created Barbie's boyfriend Ken. What is Ken's last name? Dragon Balls fan 2021, welcome to the stream. Remind you of 1 versus 100. You need Bash's channel for that, he played that last night. Time. Geoisens and Dragon not getting an answer and will be eliminated as a matter of course. This is by Zeus, Aaron. Thank you, this is the Purge. This is a very, very old piece of software. I'll show you the updated version I'm working on in a minute. Inca has never been more sad to not be in a Purge. Because the correct answer is Carson. Kenneth Sean Carson is what we wanted there. I don't know if you actually knew that, Inca. Maybe. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But just the 2 players getting it right, 8 Minky and Kegler. Everyone else is going to be eliminated. Goodness me. How many is that going to leave us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players getting eliminated here, taking us down to just 8. We're not quite into final territory yet, but that is a big casualty. Let's just double check. Barbie, Best Ever, Kennington, Hart, Jones, Roberts, Windsor, Blaine, Roberts, and Edgy. Roberts is a great shout given Barbara and Kenneth are the name of her children. Didn't know that. Yeah, Kenneth Sean Carson was his last name in the era of Barbie movies. Not something that's broken through, it would seem. So very well done to Kegler and Ape. You get to rejoin everyone else. But for AB Me, Clive, Spokes, Dragon, Jack, Shapes, Arun, Colo, Mantissa, Pruce, Giasons, and Mark. Thank you very much for playing, but it's the wrong answer at the wrong time. And you have been purged. Blame was Barbie's other boyfriend. Is that right? We're down to 8 players with 5 questions left in the main game. And 1 Purge question remaining. The breakpoint resets to 90%. Samster, Oni, Nando, BC on the left. Toot, Ape, Kegler and Lupine on the right. I'm not going to say those words, I don't want to jinx anything, but Zeus, this is going quite well so far from a cue writing point of view, is all I'm going to say. There are now 5 options per question. The breakpoint is 90%. We come to question 16. Good luck. Options are Italy, France, Liechtenstein, Germany, Austria. In 2008, the Large Hadron Collider began operation and is situated mainly in which of Switzerland's bordering countries? Or later in time. Correct answer is France. Actually says it on the wiki page as well. Yeah, the majority of it is actually underground in France. It's very large and very hadron-y and very collider-y as well. Breakpoint's 90%. I think you'd need to all get it wrong in order to punch through that, but let's find out how many were wrong. Start the meter. 38%. No abstentions. One each going for Liechtenstein, Germany, and Austria. No one going for Italy. 5 going for France. You 5 are enough to get you through that question. On we go. We'll drop the breakpoint to 80%. Still 5 options for question 17, and they are Dennis Hastert, Kevin McCarthy, Paul Ryan, Newt Gingrich, John Boehner, or Boner possibly. In 2007, Nancy Pelosi became the first female Speaker of the House, preceded by which man? Time. Correct answer. Dennis Hastert is the answer. She was preceded by Paul Ryan on her second stint. Is it Boehner? Thank you, Dragon. Paul Ryan preceded her on her second stint, but Hastert on her first. We were specifically looking for the first. Breakpoint is 80%. Let's see how we did. Start the meter. We're getting close. You're all wrong. Well, my goodness, my gracious, my goodness. This is dangerous going into the 5th purge, because we are now going to forego questions 18, 19 and 20 because one of those criteria is about to be met. Everybody may not live, but nobody may live. Whew. This is really interesting because 100% of you are wrong, which means all of you are going into purge number 5. It is the last purge, which means one of the final criteria has been met. At the end of this question, we are going to the final. However, it is very possible we will not have any finalists, and we might end up with a game where nobody wins. It doesn't happen very often on the purge. In fact, I don't think it's ever happened before. Curiously, last time we triggered a purge question was on Prugs' pack, was also a politics question. The last time we played this game, it was who was Theresa May's Deputy Prime Minister. The answer was Therese Coffey. And I think we got a similar result in terms of 100% incorrect. Possibly one person got it right. I don't know, Puzzle Dan. I genuinely don't know, because I don't think it's ever happened before. The closest we've come was a purge question left one player, who was David Bodicum, who went to the final, who had to answer a question, got it wrong and then won. But that was in a very, very early version of the build. I don't know if there is any logic to catch this scenario. So I'm going to hope that at least 2 of you get this one right, because you're all in purge number 5. Sam, Oni, Nando, 2, Ape, Lupine, Kegler, BC. You are all in purge number 5. To implement the bad ending into the new... I mean, we've been playing this game for over 3 years coming. Over 3 years, almost to the day, actually. And it's never come up before. May not come up now. Don't want to tempt fate. But yeah, the software is 3 years old and in dire need of being rebuilt. So, good luck to you all. Here is the 5th purge question. The 1950s saw the premiere of the film Sunset Boulevard, directed and co-written by which Austrian-born filmmaker? Nando's out of time. We're losing at least one. I don't know what's going to happen. Correct answer. 3 of you have got it right, so we're not going to crash the game. It's Billy Wilder. Y blank Schultz. Have fun in the final toot. F1 is not a sport. And Francis Ford Coppola. All wrong answers. Born Samuel Wilder, known as Billy Wilder. So 2 of the criteria have been met. Fewer than 5 players remain and 5 purge questions. Which means it's going to be Samster Toot and Kegler Coach in the final. Unfortunately, Nando and Oni and BC and Ape and Lupine. It's the wrong answer at the wrong time. Bit of a steep curve on this packet. It's sort of going fine. Whoa! And then 3 purge questions in the space of about 7 questions. Thanks very much for playing U5, but it's a wrong answer at the wrong time and you have been purged. You've been whispering to me this whole time, Aaron. That would be why you didn't say anything, presumably. I don't have a Twitch window open anymore, otherwise I'd have let you know. Oh, God. It's asking me to do something. I'll do that later. Yeah. All of 2 questions until the 5 answers came up. Let's just take a look and see how everyone got on in the back game. Those are your points. That's the number of questions you've got right times by 10, so that's the number of pennies you're going to get. Still quite low in this game because I've hardwired the multiplier to maximum of 10, which is a shame. But those are the pennies that you're going to be getting. Scant consolation, but if you are not in the final, then your game is now over. But stick around because we've got new Danger Zone coming up a bit later on. Let's just take a look at the order. Riley, 2 on 15, hAx0R on 14, then a bit of a gap, Kegler Coach on 7. So that's the order we'll go: 15, 14, 7, Toot, Samster, Kegler Coach. But stranger things than that have happened in this final. Let's see what happens as we go there now. And we're going to get 2 questions in the final as well. So we're going to start with Toot, then go to Samster, then Kegler Coach, or we may go the other way, depending what Toot wants to do. You're currently leading, and you'll therefore decide whether you go first or last. Whisper F or L, please, Toot. Toot's going to go first, and we're going to ask a question in descending order of points, starting with Toot. So you get half a question. Based on that half a question, you need to decide whether you're going to play or pass. If you're going to pass it, please tell me who you are passing it to. If you play and you're right, you can choose someone to eliminate. If you pass and they are wrong, they are eliminated. If you play and are wrong, or you pass and they are right, you are eliminated. Those are the options, and if you're passing, make sure you tell me who you're passing it to. Good luck to you all. Toot, you've got the first half a question. Decide whether you want to play this or pass it to somebody else. And if you're going to nominate somebody, please indicate who in your response. Good luck. In the 20th century, brothers Dan and Frank Carney. Play or pass? Toot's going to play. Let's find him on the list. Now cut that out. This will be much easier in the new build, which I'm very excited to show you in a minute. Toot, this question is for you. That question in full then, Toot. Very best of luck. Here it is. In the 20th century, brothers Dan and Frank Carney founded which restaurant chain in the 1950s, which is named for a dwelling and was acquired by PepsiCo in the 1970s? Toot going Pizza Hut. The correct answer is Pizza Hut indeed. So, Toot, that is a correct answer. You now get the choice of who to eliminate. Are you going to eliminate Samster or are you going to eliminate Kegler Coach? Bearing in mind, whoever you don't eliminate will have control of the next question. Toot, whoever passes the sentence must swing the sword. That is a correct answer. Who's going home? Tell me now. Samster, stinky. Sam. Sentence has been passed. Samster, thank you very much for playing, but no question for you. You have been purged. So, Kegler, a chance to win the purge for you right here. If you can take on a question and get it right, or if you pass the question and Toot gets it wrong. Those are your options. Good luck. Here's half a question. You don't have to tell me who you're passing it to in this case, Kegler, because there's only one other player left. But it will still say that. Old build is old. In the 19th century, at the first modern Olympic Games, play or pass? Kegler is going to pass it, and he's going to hope the Luigi strats pay off. Toot, you got that first one right on your own steam. You're now having one passed to you. Can you make it 2 for 2? Best of luck. This question is for you. Good luck, Toot. Here's that question in full. In the 19th century, at the first modern Olympic Games, which nation won 11 golds, the most of any nation that year? Toot getting the answer in before I finish reading the question. I'll read this as a spec. I'll read again. In the 19th century, at the first modern Olympic Games, which nation won 11 golds, the most of any nation that year? Toot, without wasting a second, has gone for Greece. The correct answer is the USA. Well, that's a curve. Let's take a look at the 1896 medal table. The USA, we're looking for golds. Which nation won 11 golds? The USA 11 golds and 20 in total. Greece got the most medals, 47, but only got 10 golds. They got the most medals by quite a long way, more than double what the US got. The US got 20, Greece got 47, but it was the US that got 11 golds. Greece only got 10 golds. That is new to me. It was 1896 held in Athens, but unfortunately, they didn't get 11 golds. 2. That is the wrong answer, and I'm afraid you have been purged. What was the link between all the questions? Well, I can tell you now that the game is over. The question 1 was 2023, 2 was 2022, 2021, 2020, 19, 18, 17. They were going backwards in years, Prugs. As for the Purge questions, it was 1990s, then 1980s, then 1970s, then 1960s, then 1950s. And then the final questions, we started 20th century, then 19th century. We would have gone on to 18th century and 17th century, but a couple of questions being foregone there. Zeus, maybe we'll get to repurpose those. But there is just one player left standing. Very many congratulations on the Luigi strats. Kegler, you have survived the Purge. Out of range exception. That's good, isn't it? Why is there an out of range exception? This is another reason this shit needs to be rebuilt. Press the button again. There we go. Very well played, Kegler Coach. You have survived the Purge. Let's just take a quick look at the medal database and see how that marries up with your medal count. And a message from our sponsor, Matt the Ref. That would be a gifted sub to you, Kegler Coach. Enjoy the next month ad-free viewing. And Matt gifting 201 subs. Very well played, Kegler. That's your prize from that there. But the gold medal goes into your medal cabinet. And I can tell you, that is your second medal and your first gold. You've got a Hive silver before, and now you have got a Purge gold to go with it. Very well played. And can I extend my thanks as well to Zeus for a lovely, lovely question pack right there. Great fun reading that one out, and I hope you've enjoyed playing it as well. And the time is only just 10:05, so it's a good thing I scheduled another game, because heaven forfend I should finish on time. Hopefully the credits will roll and you'll all get some nice pennies paid out. This is probably the last time we're going to see this version of the Purge. I'll roll the credits and then I will show you the work in progress version before we go to some adverts, and then we go and do some retro Danger Zone. So mainly so I can test the new software ahead of next week when we will be playing Danger Zone again, but with brand new trivia. Thank you to Zeus. Congratulations to Kegler Coach. You have survived the Purge. So, very well done to Kegler's first gold medal right there. Let me go to the BRB screen, let me stop the build, and let me give you some Purge pennies. How many is going out? Oh, 49. How very mean of you. Anyway, hopefully those have all been added on. Thank you to Zeus again for that pack, and sorry I haven't updated the credits. There's, yeah, just been too many things to think about. Right, anyone want to see the work in progress of new Purge, if anyone is curious? Yeah, so this is hopefully going to be ready in time for the next time we play the Purge, which is a few weeks out. I can mark that as played. I can mark this stream as played in the right colour red. So that one, that'll do. Season 12 packs, we can mark that as used and used and used. I'm only doing this because the build is loading. Press the magic sort button and hopefully that will run the script and not break. In your own time, sheets. In your own time. No. Okay, fine, whatever. It's just going to sit there. Oh! Is it? No, it's still thinking about it. Right, so here is work in progress Purge. If I go to game with Cam, forgive all of that text. That's somewhat placeholdery, but it's conceptually, from a format point of view, the game's going to be identical. It's just going to be a bit more robust from a code point of view, a bit more flexible in terms of a writing point of view. Let's stop that bonus. And we are going to go play DangerZone in a minute once I've got some more wine. But let me show you what I've got so far. If we go to Gameplay Manager, Progress Gameplay. So that'd be that. That probably will work, actually. But that is that, which is quite fun. Where is... Some people can come and join. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, so that's working blissfully. Let's make that go away. Lobby manager work. We're not actually playing this now. We've literally just played the Purge. That's going. I can bring it back. I quite like that animation though. Yes, it is the same lecture hall as Buzz Off. Well spotted, Silent Marine. Calliope, Silent Marine, welcome to the stream. It is the same lecture hall. If I just pan the camera back just to show you some bits, that is the main sort of article, if you like. And I can do stuff with the walls. This, shit, what am I looking for? Studio, I think. Chevrons. This is much better written than before, so I can do a single down on that wall, I can do single up on that wall, I can do static green, I can do static red, I can do multi-down. This is what it was always supposed to look like and never quite did. And now it does. And I can do multi-up, and I can do that on the other wall. So I can make them go the other way round. And multi-up, so they're going opposite, so that's quite fun. To join in on the quiz at some point, I need to do something specific to sort of. Calliope, we're just about to play DangerZone, which uses a standalone client app, which might be an interesting experiment for you. So do stick around, because I'll show you that in a minute. As to the Purgeometer, I can set the interval for the reset. So let's say the breakpoint increases by 5 each time, and the breakpoint reduces by 5 each time. If I lower the breakpoint, goes down to 45, 40, 35. I can reset it, and it adds on 5 to whatever it was. Reset again, goes to 60. Obviously, it's 10 is what we tend to play with, but that is configurable. Let's say the 6% is a breakpoint. Let's say 58% got it wrong. We start the meter. That starts ticking. The bar starts going up, and it starts going up here. So you've got it in 3 different places. Probably not, Matt. I think it's the same as the old one. I could put a warning on the front. Possibly. I will look at them again, and then it will display result. And then you reset the meter, and it goes back down. So Twitch chat on our own, like chatbot sectors, maybe. Yeah, I like how mine is relatively intuitive, but Hackbox is super intuitive. That's really nice. I appreciate that, Scorecap. Yeah, so that's a sort of work in progress at the moment. I've mainly just been doing some stuff there. It's going to be exactly the same format. Just to show you the question, lower third strap. You've got... let's have a look. Let's toggle that on. So you've got that animation, and then the question will type, which it doesn't at the moment. Obviously, I've just got a... let's go into content, to toggle the answers. Text goes in here. They're always in the same animation to appear there. And obviously there's 3 there, but if I add a 4th one, then it will automatically space it for me. And indeed, if I add a 5th one, it will automatically space it for me there. So that's all quite happy. Yeah. Score count, I'm sure it was. No, it's Mozart, incidentally. That tends to be, whenever I'm rebuilding a game, that tends to be my go-to test question, because I know it's quite long, and you want to put long questions on as a test case. Hello, darling. I'm going to sneeze. That's you. Yeah. So yeah, that's the Purge. Very much work in progress at the moment. It's probably still a couple of weeks in my spare time in the weekends and evenings. Thank you, Mr. Vertigo. To get there, but I'm hoping it's looking quite good. The chairs can do different things, which I don't know that I have made them do that automatically yet. Probably not. I think that's everything I've automated, but yeah. Time clock. Good question. I will probably just do a something up in the top right-hand corner, because there isn't really room for one on the lower third, so it'll be a broadcast time clock, I suspect, and it will probably just something pop out of the top right-hand corner. How do I auto-resize the text boxes? I put auto-size on. I can't show you because it's being weird. But yeah, text messages have an auto-size function. Anyway, there you go. That is the Purge, work in progress, and hopefully that will be ready for... I mean, when is the Purge next due to be played? Ramsey's pack on the 9th of December. I'm sure it's been before that. Quizzle's pack, it's Quizzle again, on the 11th of November. So anticipate a test game of that on the 4th of November with an old pack. DM me, Aaron. I'm not going to be able to answer it here. I need to go get some more wine. I need to put some adverts on, and when we come back, we are going to play the new version of DangerZone, and hopefully everything will work. It's an old pack written by Mrs. Flush, who is stood right there, and I hope you're looking forward to playing it and testing out all the software. Not that one. That one is what we want. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. back to the third and final part of this evening's game night. It's time for new Danger Zone. So, fun fact, I did recompose the music, as is the tradition with Danger Zone, and then I decided I hated it. And so I stuck with the original stuff, because for Danger Zone 3 it was really good. So, there have been some changes to the controller app. Hopefully it's a bit more user-friendly. And should work on mobile or desktop or standalone. It should all be up to date. Mrs. Flush has provided this trivia, so if you want to come and play, you will need that app. Scan that QR code and get your sends over here. This is the direction of migration for all the things on Game Night. And I'm very curious to hear from players, particularly if you've had a grievance with this app in the past. I've stripped out a lot of the bloat. I'm hoping it's going to be a lot more functional. It is still the universal app. It's got a couple of new features have been added to it. There's a numerical one in case we get to a tiebreaker. Danger Zone actually has a specific Danger Zone layout, which we tested earlier in the week in Ash's server, but I've since made some changes to. I haven't tested it, so this is a test in a way. And if you've got feedback, do pop on over to the Discord, stick it in the suggestions channel, because next week we are playing with a brand new pack written by Oni. Velvet Thunder, welcome to the stream, welcome to the game. Pyropygmy as well. Yeah, brand new pack coming next week from Oni, so we want to make sure the software is all working before we give that to him. So you would have seen these questions before, just over a year ago, if you've been around that long. You may or may not remember them, but we're going to give it a go. Now, one of the great things about this new version of the build is that questions can be any length, or rounds can be any length, and there can be any number of rounds in the game. And I can also manually change how many players there are going to be in the final. So for this, the purposes of this stream, I'm leaving it at 6, because that is sort of what we've become used to with the Danger Zone format, is that there's 6 people in the final. So this will automatically work everything out so that there are 6 people in the final, and the Danger Zone size will accommodate that. It's also got anytime entry, so if anyone wants to test that, there was a bug in it which I think I've fixed. Anytime entry, so if anyone wants to join midway through, if you join after round 1, you'll automatically go straight to the Boneyard. You can continue playing even when you're in the Boneyard as before, and pennies are available at the end. And there was one more thing that I was going to add that I've now forgotten. I've forgotten. But you'll figure it out. It's Danger Zone. It's the Danger Zone we all know and love. It's my oldest original format. Just now with a third dimension. Oh yeah, if something goes wrong and we have to, or rather next week when we're using the app again, as and when we're using it in the future, Maxio, welcome to the stream. You no longer have to verify that code every time. Your client end, it will store your username locally, so that whenever you join another game, it will just remember who you are, which is really useful. So that whole typing into the chat, you should only have to do that once, or when I update the client app, which I'm hoping I won't have to do again for a while. So that's the plan. We'll see what happens. Hopefully that all makes some level of sense and is all sort of clear. I hope you're ready to play. I hope you all understand the rules, and it's truncating your names as well, by the way, so that everything is consistent sizes. Apologies if your name has been truncated. Right, I'm just going to let Fets come and join, because I see them authorising now. There they are. And that is all I think I can see. So, 27 players. God, that's the most we've had all night. Good stuff. Right, let's play Danger Zone. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's nice to see in Danger Zone, isn't it? At the top. Fets! Message from our sponsor, Fets.
Just in time. Thanks for waiting.
No problem at all. Enjoy the new build. I hope it all works out for you. So we're going to lose 5 people in this round. Stay out of that danger zone. That's what you want to do. For those who haven't played before, answer the questions as quickly as you can. They're multiple choice. The faster you answer, the more points you get. Simple as that. So for example, there's 27 players in. If you're the first to answer correctly, you get 27 points. Next correct will get 26, then 25, and so on. There is a there's a nerf, which you can use either a nerf or a multiplier. Now, it should be self-explanatory, but on the options, you'll have a big press and then a ×2 press at the end. If you want to multiply, hit the ×2 bit on the same answer. Nerf will be along the bottom. Nerf will give you Points equal to half the number of players in the live game rounded down, so that'll be 13 in this first round because there's 27 of you. You can use either a multiplier or a nerf once in each round, but you can't use both. If you're still in live play as we go to the next round, you will get them back. Hopefully that all makes sense. 5 questions in each round, I think. As we come to round 1, sure, hi game. 5 questions this round. Multiplying will double your points for the question. Nerfing in this round will earn you 13 points. You may use either help once this round, but not both. So either nerf or multiply. Quick disclaimer, the multiply is now a single button press. So, and also it won't show you who has multiplied, whereas previously it would have shown on your little button next to your avatar, it would have shown you who has multiplied. It no longer does that. Okay, so a little bit more tactical possibly going on. But the category is sure I game. 5 questions on that, or multiple choice. Let's see how we get on. Fingers crossed everything works. Good luck. Let's play Danger Zone. It's only a game, so put up a real good fight at the opening line of which game show? The Moment of Truth, Wipeout, Big Break, Blankety Blank. It's Big Break. BC was fastest, getting 27 points there. Oh, that's an interesting bug. Okay, so shapes and quasoverated. It's telling me quasoverated was 3rd, but got 26 points, and shapes was 2nd and got 25 points. It's really interesting because the timestamp has you bang on the same frame, 2.41 seconds, and it's just populated it in the wrong order. I actually don't think that's a bug. I think it's just a fringe. But quasoverated, you're getting the 26. That's Oni. I'm going to call you Oni. Oni getting the 26. Shapes getting the 25. Nando getting 24. Mr. Vertigo getting 23. Spokes and Calliope nerfing that one. And Jack, the only player to multiply, did get it right. Not in the top 5, but still getting 38 points there. Very well played. Let's reorder the board. Ooh, look! If we're going 3D, we might as well have some actual. We might as well have some actual avatars in there. So we've got a tie in the danger zone because we can only lose 5. Stop the count, says Jack, because he's at the top, but you have spent your help. You'll find out, Pruse. Those are the players in the danger zone. That is a physical danger zone down there. So you're in a physical danger zone and you're looking to get out of it. There's 6 players in there, currently tied. Let's go on to the next question. Which of these is not traditionally played on a checkered board? Amazons, chess, backgammon, or drafts? Most of us getting that. Nando was fastest and with a multiplier for 54 points in 2.81 seconds. Very well played there, Nando. A run just 0.01 seconds behind getting 26. Oni with the multiplier, 2.87 seconds, getting 50 points. AB Me, 48 points again with the multiplier, 2.93. And Pyro 5th, 2.99, getting 23 points. Most players getting that right. Smattering of multipliers in there. Ralph, Jog, BC, AB Me, Oni, and Nando all multiplying. No nerfs being used on that one, but the majority getting it right. The answer is backgammon. Try refreshing it, Erin. It looks like you're the only one that's not. Try refreshing the app or joining in with a different instance of the client. I have no idea what Amazon's is. I don't have this information to hand. But yeah, if you refresh the app, join again. If you join with the same user account, it should refresh it as something's obviously come unstuck there. No idea why you're not getting them. Let's reorder the board. And there is our danger zone. A couple of players escaping, and some more will go in. We've now got 5, Giizens and Chaos. There we go, Erin. You have, hopefully now your old one has been terminated, and Erin Stowe, there you are. In the danger zone. Hopefully you'll get some right. Nando's at the top, Oni's in 2nd, AB Me's in 3rd. Let's go on, question number 3. Hopefully you get some questions this time. A Game of Shadows was the sequel to which 2009 film? Sherlock Holmes, Paranormal Activity, Valkyria, Invictus. It might be Valkyrie. Valkyria? Oh, hang on. I've just thought of something. Erin, are you using a standalone client? Are you using a standalone client? I bet you're using a... Yeah, there you go. It's been updated since DangerZone has gone in. So the client that you're using will have... It will be getting the event DangerZone question, but it won't know what it is. So either re-download the client app or play it in the browser or on a phone. That's what your problem is there. So that is probably a thing I should probably look into. If it gets an event that it doesn't recognise, put a message on the screen saying you're using an outdated client. I'll add that to the Trello board. Someone note that in suggestions. Outdated apps need message for standalone. Yeah, the new standalone version is working because I updated it, but Erin's obviously using an older version and hasn't downloaded the most recent one. I definitely need that. That's very much a thing that I need to add. Sherlock Holmes is the answer. BC fastest, Spoke second, Jack third, Nando fourth, Grams fifth. I'm going to try and speed things up because I'm aware I'm wittering a bit because I'm also trying to feedback as we go. Mark and Shapes using a multiplier there. Let's reorder the board. Another tie in the Danger Zone. Prudes and Matt tied at the top of it with 30. Other players are going to leave the Danger Zone. Got 2 questions to go. KS, Kegler, G. Isons and Erin all in there as well. Nando's at the top, Oni's in second, BC's in third. Handful of players still with helps available. Let's go on to the next question. Take a look at this. I'm hoping this isn't out of date. Which of these countries hosted the Summer Olympic Games most recently? China, Spain, Australia or Greece? That would be China in 2008, I think. Australia was 2000, Greece was 2004. No idea when Spain was. It was a while back. Jack was fastest, Mr. Vertigo second, Nando third, Shakes fourth, Jog was fifth. Velvet Thunder multiplying there, Arun multiplying there, Pyro multiplying there, and Mantissa Prudes, Fets, and Giasons all nerfing for the flat rate. Let's reorder the board, see what's happened. Interesting. Nando at the top, BC in second, Oni's in third. Down in the Danger Zone, Matt, Kegler, Giasons, Chaos, and Erin. One more question to get out of the Danger Zone. Grams, you're not safe yet. Just a point ahead of Matt. You are safe for now, not in the Danger Zone, but don't rest on your laurels. Barcelona 92, of course it was. Good luck. Question number 5. Here it is. Oh, this is horrible. Which Pac-Man ghost is described correctly? Red Blinky, Orange Inky, Pink Clyde, or Blue Pinky? I think orange is Clyde, which makes me think Orange Inky and Pink Clyde is wrong. So Red Blinky, blue must be Inky, I guess. That's a horrible question. It's a great question, but it's horrible as well. Mark was fastest at 2.39 seconds. Very well played, Mark. Maxio just over 4.01. BC in third. Ralph was fourth, and Oni was fifth. Very well played. Calliope has joined the lobby and validated their account, apparently, which is a weird debug to have on the responses. Grams is nerfed. Colo is nerfed. Top multiply, but top was wrong, unfortunately. Bad multiply there. Let's reorder the board and see who's going to be eliminated. Oh, we've got a tie! Yay, we get to test a tiebreaker out. BC finishes on top with 142. Oni's in second with 139. You're back now, yes. That's the thing. If you close the browser window, that happens. Message from our sponsor, Matt the Wef. Matt the Ref.
Inky Winky Polka Dot Blinky.
Very nice. Thank you for the 100 bits, Matt. Nando finishing in third with 127. You top 3 will get a little boost going into the next round. I haven't been able to test it with this number of players. Hopefully it'll all work. And you'll be joined in the next round by AB Me, Ralph, Jog, Mark, Spokes, Jack, Shapes, Arun, Maxio, Velvet, Mantissa, Prugs, Mr. V, Colo, Calliope, Top, Fet, and Pyro. And either Grams or KS, who are about to go to a tiebreaker question. Matt, Kegler, Giasons, and Zerin, you are going to be eliminated as a matter of course. But we have got a tie in the Danger Zone because we can only lose 5. So let's go to our round 1 tiebreaker. The back is new. I don't hate it, but it's new. But it's certainly clearer what the tiebreaker is. So only Grams and Chaos are going to be able to answer this one. So Grams and Chaos, very interested in your feedback, whether you're playing on a desktop or a mobile. Everyone else's tiebreaker is going to run. It'll be a numerical question. You'll only be able to answer as a number, and this is a new thing on the app. Whoever is closer will keep their score. Whoever's further away will lose a point and go into the danger zone. If you both have to be the same distance away, whoever gets there fastest will take priority. Good luck to you both. Here is the tiebreaker question. For you two only. How many words are there in the Agatha Christie novel And Then There Were None? KS is in, Grams is right behind. Okay, the logic's working. Woohoo, that's a disparity. 12,000 and 1,200 is what they've gone for. KS and Grams, just out of idle curiosity, you hit enter by accident. That's a shame. Are you playing on mobile or desktop, you two? I'm just genuinely curious because I've only done one test case with this, so if you are able to proffer feedback here. KS on desktop. Grams? Desktop. How was that? Did it... Web app specifically, okay. Did it work? I mean, obviously you typed stuff, but... all seemed to be okay? If not, feel free to DM me. It's just this is a thing I've not really been able to test with properly. I think we've done one test. Seemed to work fine. Cool. Right for chaos. Everything seemed okay. Okay, good. Well, you both got an answer in. The correct answer is 52,656. So KS was closer, and Grams, you slip into the danger zone. So we have got our 5 players in the danger zone. Very well done, KS. You survived, but unfortunately, Grams, Matt, Kegler, G-Eisens, Zeren, it is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye. You'll enjoy this. Bye. He just exploded. What's the point in having a 3D danger zone if you're not going to do something like that? Yeah, they deaded. They deaded. Well, the boneyard is still there. I've got actual grayscale working now rather than slightly red grayscale, which it was on the last one. Penthouse one day, outhouse the next, absolutely. And it looks like my bonuses are working. BC start with 11, Oni with 7, Nando with 5. Everyone else was reset to 0. People in the boneyard, those scores are the number of questions you've got right. That is what your penny payout is going to be based on. And I can tell you that your penny payout is going to be 20 times the number of questions you've gotten right, plus 250 for the author. So that's Mrs. Flush. So 20 times. So if you get 15 out of 25, then you're going to get 250 pennies. No. 300 pennies. Sorry, I can't maths. So 20 times whatever your current points are. So keep answering in the boneyard. You can still play. You won't get helps, but you can still carry on. Let's go on. Round 2. Pre-flight panic, if memory serves. The questions in this round are very short, and I'm sure you'll figure it out. 5 questions this round once again, but again, now the new game is here, you can have multiple different numbers of questions per round. 5 players are going to be eliminated at the end. Multiplying will double your points for the question, and nerfing in this round will earn you 11, which is half the number of players. Again, your helps have been refreshed, but you can use either of them once, but not both. Pre-flight panic is around 5 questions, starting with this one. Let's play Danger Zone. Fra, Foschen, Fresno, Frankfurt, Faridabad. Oh, my log has stopped. Come back, log. It's Frankfurt, German city. Good lord, Nando, that was very quick. 2.13 seconds getting the 22 points. Oni, 2.37 getting 21. AB Me getting 20 in third. Velvet Thunder was fourth for 19. And Top was fifth for 18. Calliope multiplying there was the correct answer, just picking up 8. Even better off nerfing Calliope. Mark multiplying as well, as did Ralph. Mr. Vertigo nerfing that question for the flat rate of 11. Ralph and Mark doubling up to 28, and Ralph, where are you? Doubling up to 30, so good uses of multipliers there. Let's reorder the board. Spokes, Maxio, Bruce, Pyro and Colo, you're in the danger zone at the moment. 4 questions together there. Grams leading the boneyard, Ralph leading the main game. On with question 2. Yeah, you're identifying from the airport code. LHR to SYD, France to China, UK to Australia, India to USA, Brazil to South Africa. Good lord. Well, there's no lag. Remember when you did that on Twitch, it would have it hang for ages, and then they all came through in one big bang. I'm glad to see most everybody has got this one. Chaos nerfing this one for the flat rate of 11, possibly because they will know the answer but think they're going to be better off actually to nerf. Sometimes that's a valid tactic, nerfing it. If you're late to answer, you get more points than if you'd answered accurately. Mark was fastest. A run was fucking up, what, 1.84 seconds. That is well quick. 22 points. A run with the multiplier, 2.6 seconds. Aaron, please don't mess around with the rich tags because it just fucks up my log. And as you can see, I have disabled rich tags on there. So don't fuck around with it because it will just mess up your prefab strap and mess up my log, which makes things complicated for me. It's not going to show anything. I've disabled it. Yeah, want to give it a go? That's fine. BC was 3rd, Mr. Vertical was 4th, Calliope was 5th. KS nerfing, AB, me, and Fetz, Nando, and Top, and a run all multiplying on that one. All of them correct. Yeah, Heathrow to Sydney, UK to Australia. No drama there. Pyro, Colo, Prug, Spokes, and Maxio in the danger zone at the moment. Graham's leading the boneyard. On we go. Question number 3. Thank you, Arden Fetz. Please do. Curious to hear about your funky error. Kef, Norway, Iceland, Italy, Spain. It's Iceland. Kef, I can't remember what it is, but this is where we flew into when we went to Reykjavik. Did I mention we've been to Iceland? It's Kef, and it stands for Keflavik. Keflavik, just outside of Reykjavik, but KEF. Ralph was fast, 1.62 seconds, Christ. Nando was 2nd, AB me was 3rd. The top 3 were under 2 seconds. Topper was 2.01, Mantissa 2.14, those being the top 5 there. Keflavik, yes, thank you, chat, for confirming that. A couple of multipliers, just the one multiplier, jogging multiplying there, getting up to 34. And some nerfs, Spokes, Prugs, Maxio, and Velvet Thunder all nerfing for that flat rate of 11 points. Well played. 3 out of the board. Ooh, a nice tie. A big tie. 3 players, Prugs, Jack, and Calliope, all tied on 26 points. Jack with that help still available. Spokes just 2 points behind. Mr. Vertigo just 4 points ahead. Fetz, Colo, and Maxio also in the danger zone. Nando at the top, Toppers in 2nd, Ralph's in 3rd. Oni and BC the highest without having used their help, worth noting. Let's go on. Next question, question 4, I think. Yes, question 4. STN, Southampton, Manchester, Birmingham, London. To be London. It's London Stansted, isn't it? Southampton's STH, I think. Topper was fastest, Ralph was 2nd, Amy 3rd, Shapes was 4th, and Pyro with a multiplier was 5th, taking him up to 36 points. Pyro and BC multiplying there, doubling up their points because they're both correct, and Mantissa nerfing that one for the flat rate of 11. I love this debug log, it makes it so much easier to delineate scores. Let's reorder the board. We have resolved that tie. Colo is out of the danger zone. Prugs and Calliope still tied at the top, but they have got, they are both still in the danger zone. Also with Spokes, Fetz, and Maxio. Grams at the top of the boneyard. Topper at the top of the main game, 93. Ralph's in 2nd, BC's in 3rd. One more question in this round on Pre-Flight Panic. Here it is. JFK, California, Florida, Texas, New York. JFK International in New York. Colo going for the multiplier there. I saw the relatively late answer coming in there. Colo, you would have been better off nerfing there, but I think you might be okay. Might not be okay. We'll find out. There's 3 players beneath you got it wrong. We'll find out in a minute. Mark was fastest. Jesus, 1.37 seconds. You can probably see it from his house, to be fair. A run 2nd for 21 points. BC was 3rd. Shapes was 4th. Ralph was 5th. The top 5 were all under 2 seconds. And who was 5th? Ralph. Nando was 6th under 2 seconds. Mantissa 7th under 2 seconds. Kegler in the boneyard under 2 seconds. Oni was bang on. Oni and Jack were bang on 2 seconds. That's rapid. Whew. Multiplies. Colo multiplying, Jack multiplying, Oni multiplying. No nerfs. Let's reorder the board, see what happens. Oh, we've got a tie! Having said you were safe, Colo, I take it back. You've got a tie with Spokes. It does mean Purge, Calliope, Fetz, and Maxio. You will be eliminated as a matter of course. Excuse me. And you'll go and join the Boneyard in a minute. Ralph, you finished on top with 104, just a point ahead of Topper on 103, 2 ahead of BC on 101. You three will get a little boost going into the next round, and you'll be joined there by Nando, Oni, Jog, AB Me, Arun, Shapes, Pyro, Mark, Jack, Mantissa, Mr. Vertigo, Velvet, and KS, and either Colo or Spokes, who, for the second time in 2 rounds, get to face a tiebreaker. I don't like that lozenge. The lozenge at the back is right, but it's too tall. I think I need to make it shorter. So, Colo and Spokes, a full written answer required, but it will be a numerical answer. Depending on what device you're playing on, you'll either get a soft keyboard with numbers only, or you type it on your computer. It'll be interesting as Colo, are you playing on mobile, Colo, or iPad possibly? Be interested to see this. Whoever is closest gets to keep their score. Whoever is further away drops a point and is eliminated. You're on desktop, okay, should be fine then. If there happens to be a dead heat, whoever gets in first gets through. Good luck. For Colo and Spokes only, here's a tiebreaker question. And I'm really glad I refreshed the tiebreaker pack for tiebreaker questions. What is the capacity of Lord's Cricket Ground? Spokes is in. Colo? Colo's in. Spokes going for 80,000, Colo for 42,000. Very interesting. The correct answer, 31,100, which means Colo, you have escaped the lightning by the skin of your teeth. Yeah, 31,100. So just under 11,000 away. Spokes way too high. Unfortunately, you do join your colleagues in the danger zone. So, well played, Colo. You live to fight another day, and you'll be joining KS, Velvet, Mr. V, Mantissa, Jack, and the rest of them in the next round. Unfortunately, Spokes, you get to join Prudes, Calliope, Fett, and Maxio. And for you 5, thank you very much for playing. But it is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye. Cue the lightning. They've gone! Prudes and Spokes leading the Boneyard with 7 questions out of 10 apiece. And in this round, we will be losing 6 players. This will leave us with exactly 6 in the final. The Danger Zone algorithm is doing its work, which is always nice. Ralph starting with 8, Topper with 5, BC with 4, everyone else reset to 0. Let's go to round 3. This feels like I might have had a hand in on this. What is this? A Bad Wolf episode of Doctor Who? It is a bit, isn't it? It's a bit sort of crossfirey. Logan's Run Zapper. Yeah, it composes from pieces. Exactly what it says on the tin. Can I nerf every question preemptively? No, you can nerf 1 question, KS. Multiplying again will double your points. Nerfing in this round is going to get you 8 points. Oh, I've just realised I'm not on my server. How many messages have come into suggestions? 24. Oh god. So many quests, so many suggestions. Oh god. And people are still typing. I've just seen this one, just from Jack. I think it's on the profile pictures on the right. It should be placement, profile picture, name, score, booster in that order, in my opinion. In Danger Zone 3, the profile pictures were on the right. They have been for over a year. Don't tell Jack. I'll tell him later. No, I'll read. Of course, I will read your feedback in the fullness of time over the rest of the weekend. I'm reasonably because Danger Zone 3 was so little time ago. It's so similar in many ways. The biggest change is that it uses the app and it's got anytime entry, which hasn't been utilised so far. But yeah. Anyway, I look forward to reading your feedback. On we go, round 3, composers from pieces. There are 17 of you still in. By the end of these 5 questions, we'll have just 11. Just looks odd now. It's not a redesign. The design is identical to Danger Zone 3, Jack. It's the same. I promise you. That layout hasn't changed. Question 1. Let's play Danger Zone. I'm doing the ranty thing. Here we go. The Love for Three Oranges, S. Rachmaninoff, N. Rimsky-Korsakov, S. Prokofiev, P.I. Tchaikovsky. Well, there's one you know it's not going to be. Love for Three Oranges is a ballet by Prokofiev. None of the others, and it's never Tchaikovsky. BC fastest for 17. Velvet Thunder, 2.2 seconds for 16 points. Well done, my dude. A Run getting 15. AB Me in 4th for 14. Colo in 5th for 13. Well played. No helps used there as far as I can see. Let's reorder the board. As evidenced by the enormous Danger Zone, all of the coins coming into the Danger Zone. Only Jog, Shapes, Nando, Jack, Mantis, and Mark, and KS all in the Danger Zone. 4 questions to change that state of events. On we go, question 2. Messiah, Couperin, Tallis, Handel, Bach. That would be Handel, George Frederick Handel. Oh, I like that shade of green in the Boneyard. Prugs, Matt, Fetz and G. Eisen's getting that one right. That's a very fine shade of green. Notes the subtly distinct shades in the Boneyard because I've done away. There was originally in Danger Zone 3 there was a strap that said Boneyard that delineated the Boneyard. I figured the moving lines were probably all we needed rather than wasting a potential player there. The colours are nice. There used to be some animators on the colours, but now we've got gradients on the images. I don't think they're needed. Look forward to your feedback on that. Handel. And the glory of the Lord. Nando was fastest, 1.49 seconds. Okay, we're setting lots of records tonight. So under 1.5 seconds is the fastest. Nando with 1.49. Mark, 1.64 with a multiplier for 32. Only in 3rd. Mr. Vertigo 4th. Jogging in 5th. Let's reorder the board. Standard Danger Zone, Pyro, Jack, Shakes, Mantissa, top, and KS, you are in there. Ralph at the top, Mark in 2nd, Mr. Vertigo in 3rd, though notably the top 2 have used their helps. Let's go on. Question 3. You did 1, 2, 3, 4 with your non-third. Right. Für Elise, Beethoven, Haydn, Mozart, Bach. J.C. Bach. This is in C minor, C, D, E flat, E, D, 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 D. That's for Elise in A minor. KS was fastest. Mr. Vertigo with a multiplier in 2nd for 32 points. Mark was 3rd. Nando was 4th again with a multiplier for 28 points. Top was 5th, 1.87 seconds. A few multipliers in there. Mantissa and AB Me. And Nando and Mr. Vertigo all multiplying for double points. But no, I beg your pardon. AB Me multiplied, but was wrong. AB Me, bad luck. Gonna lose that help. Let's reorder the board. Oh, AB Me, that's thrown you deep into the Danger Zone. Oh.
What a shame.
What a shame indeed. Mr. Vertigo at the top, Mark's in 2nd, Nando's in 3rd. Jog now the highest scoring player with a help still available. Shapes top, KS, Velvet, AB Me and Pyro in the Danger Zone. 2 more questions to go. Here is the next. Danse Macabre. Aaron raises raises a really good point in suggestions, and Arun, I will address this point in a calm manner at the end of the stream because it has been raised already. One of the earliest suggestions in suggestion. Thank you for making the suggestion there, Arun, and I will address that with you directly at the end of the game. 8 Minky, I am joining Lape. 8 Minky, welcome to the game. You are straight into the Boneyard because we are beyond round 1, but it's nice that that's working and you can still earn some pennies. Danse Macabre is Sansons. Theme tune to Jonathan Creek. KS was fastest, Nando 2nd, Mark 3rd. Arun with a multiplier 4th, BC with a multiplier was 5th. Other multipliers there, Shapes, Oni, Jack, and Colo all multiplying and all correct. And nerfs from Jog and Velvet Thunder for the flat rate of 8 points, I guess. Yes, 8 points. Let's reorder the board. With 1 question to go. Oh, God, this is close. This is very, very close. Mark's at the top. Nando's in 2nd. Mr. Vertigo's in 3rd. In the danger zone, KS, Jog, Velvet, Pyro, Top, and AB Me. Proves at the top of the boneyard with 9 at the moment, but Jog and KS at the top of the danger zone with 33 and 34. Mantissa and Colo at the bottom of live play with 35-36. This is not over by a damn sight. Even Jack, Shapes, Ralph with 40 and 43 might want to be looking over their shoulders. One more question. Good luck to you all. Here's question 5. Only because it's a theme from Jonathan Creek. Elkönig, Schubert, Mahler, Bach, Schumann. Another Bach. Verreitet so spät durch Nacht und Wind. Es ist der Vater mit seinem Kind. Best ghost story ever. The libretto, the words are by Goethe. The music was set by Schubert. It's a da 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 da. I did it during my lockdown sessions. Ilkönig by Schubert. Oh, someone else has joined. Who was that? Oh no, it's Aaron has renamed himself, possibly. Oh, you've joined with your bot account, I see. Welcome, Aaron's quiz bot. Cool. Who was fastest there? There was only 3 getting it right. Jack for 17, Jog for 16, APB for 15, KS nerfing that one, Top multiplying but getting it wrong. So that's all she wrote. Let's reorder the board. Oh, and there we go. Mark finishes on top with 62, Nando with 61, Jack with 57. You'll be through to the next round with a little boost, and you'll be joined there by Mr. V, Arun, Jog, BC, Oni, Ralph, Shapes, and KS, whose scores will reset to 0. Unfortunately, though, no tiebreak this time. We do have to lose 6 players, so such that we can leave with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 in the final. Okay, something's gone wrong because we're losing 6 here, which means we're losing 6 in the next round, which means we've got 5 in the final. I think my algorithm might be a bit broken because we should definitely have 5 in the final or only be losing 5 this round. No, I'll tell you what it is. It's because people have joined. Hopefully it'll resolve it when we get to the next round. We'll only lose 5. But Colo, Mantissa, AVME, Velvet, Pyro, Top. Thank you very much for playing, but it is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye. Yeah, it's resolved itself, and it's gone to 5 this time. Oh, did it, Matt? Ah, that's interesting. You should never be able to go into the danger zone after you've been eliminated because it's a different state. There's a boolean that flags for eliminated, and it will never put you. It should never put you in the danger zone. That's an interesting test case, so I'm glad that Erin and Ape have tried that by joining late, because it does affect the other things higher up. How many players were eliminated that round? Was it 6 or was it 5? Matt gets to explode twice. No, please don't do it again. Please don't do it again. We don't need to do it again. I think we did only lose 5 there. But I might be wrong. Let me look at the points. 17 points. No, we definitely lost 6 because Jack got 17 there. And Chaos got 17 on the question before. I don't know. It's a random thing, but we lost 6, but we've definitely got 6 owed in the final. So there's a danger zone size of 5. We're only going to lose 5 this time. It should be consistent, but it might not be. Mark with 5, Nando with 3, Jack with 2, everyone else on 0. And the last round before the final is... Okay, but what's your real name? AB Me and Colo are leading the boneyard at the moment. Mark, Nando and Jack with a boost going into the main game. And let's see what you can do with this. Nerf is worth 5 points. Multiplying will double your points. You can use either of them once, but not both of them. And no help in the final. And you don't get any boosts going into the final. You get the number of questions you've got right minus the number of times you've appeared in the danger zone. So a bit of a different metric to start the final. Good luck to you all. Let's play Danger Zone. Hi, I'm Norma G. Mortensen, Jane Mansfield, Mamie Van Doren, Marilyn Monroe, Audrey Hepburn. by Norma Jean, though you never knew you at all. Yeah, it's Marilyn Monroe. BC was fastest, Mark was second with a multiplier for 20. Nando was third, Shapes was fourth, Mr. Vertigo was fifth. Just Mark using a multiplier, no other helps being used there. Let's reorder the board. Ooh, look at that big tie. We can only lose 5. We've got 6 in there at the moment. Jack and Arun tied on 6, forcing the orange colour. Let's go on to question 2. I am Vin Diesel. Harry Shields, James Androids, Vincent Davis, Mark Sinclair. I am Vin Diesel. Real name Mark Sinclair. Jack was fastest and with a multiplier, doubling up to 22. Mark was second, BC third, and Jogging was fourth, again with a multiplier. Mr. Vertigo nerfing that one for the flat rate of 5 points. Let's reorder the board. Standard Danger Zone size. Mr. V, Nando, Jogging, BC, Jack, and Mark are safe. Shapes, Arun, Oni, Ralph, and KS with some work to do and 3 questions to go. All with help still available, though, it should be noted. Question 3. Let me out, says Jack. You are out. You're well out. Lady Madonna, what did your mama name you? Michelle, Mary, Madonna, Magdalena. Along with James Callaghan as the only person to have held all 4 great officers of state, though Sajid Javid's given him a run for his money. The fact that Madonna's real name is Madonna is one of my favourite pieces of quiz trivia. Shapes was fastest, Mark was second, Jogging was third, Arun fourth, Mr. Vertigo fifth, and no helps being used in that round. Well played if you got that. Let's reorder the board. Cola and ABME sharing at the top of the boneyard. We've got Arun, Nando, Oni, Ralph, and KS in the Danger Zone. Mark's at the top, Jackson second, Jogging in third. BC and Shapes still with helps available, as has everyone in the Danger Zone. And with 2 questions to go, this isn't over yet. Let's go on. Question 4. My father is Stephen King. Of course I have a pen name. Robert Kirkman, Scott Thomas, Kelly Braffett, Joe Hill. How interesting. Sea of Red over in our live play, including 2 multipliers from BC and Oni, both of them incorrect. It's Joe Hill, the author of Horns, is what we wanted there. Yeah, Joe Hill, who wrote Horns, is the son of Stephen King. And that's his pen name. I don't know what his actual name is. Joe Hill, American writer. Joseph Hillstrom King, so that wasn't an option on the so Joe Hill was the best you could get, and everyone's getting it wrong. Let's reorder the board, such as it is. 1 question left. Arun, Nando, Oni, Ralph, and KS, you've got to get out of the Danger Zone here. All of you except Oni have got to help in the Danger Zone. Let's see what happens with question 5. Good luck. My name is Farouk Bulsara and I'm the lead singer of Cheap Trick, Queen, Electric Light Orchestra, Bad Company. Fucking hell, KS. With a multiplier as well, and that is a record that will not be beaten. KS getting the right answer in, wait for it, 0.36 seconds. I don't think that is ever going to be beaten. Well done, KS. The title is yours. Fastest ever correct answer. 0.36 seconds. That's redonkulous. I must screenshot that. I will stick it in the discussion channel so as not to disrupt the flow of the suggestions channel. Nando was second, 1.32, still pretty quick. Both of them with multipliers as well, both KS and Nando for 22 and 20. BC third for 9, Mark in fourth, and Oni in fifth. Shapes and Ralph and Arun also multiplying there, and also correct. Yeah, Freddie Mercury, lead singer of Queen. Hail Mary, it could be a Hail Mary, but it was very, very fast. And getting the multiplier as well. Let's reorder the board. Has it helped you, KS? Not quite. After all that, you're still in the danger zone. So, I mean, that's slightly sad, but that's the way it goes. Hail, hail, Madonna. Yes, it was Madonna, not Mary. It's a good try, and you're going to do better than that, but unfortunately you are still in the danger zone. Mark finishes on top, Jack quite comfortably on top, 53. Jack in second with 34. Nando in third with 32. Jogging and BC with 29. Shapes 25. You're our 6th finalists this week. Very well played. It does mean KS, Mr. V, Arun Raj, Ralph, and Quaysove, aka Oni. It is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone. No final for you this week. We have to say goodbye. Bloody Nora! Okay, so we come to the final round, and your scores are calculated by the number of questions you've got right, minus the number of times you've appeared in the danger zone. ABME, Kolo, and Oni are joint top in the boneyard with 15 out of 20 each. But in our live play, BC is on top with 14. Mark in second on 13. Jogging's got 12. Shapes on 11. Jack and Nando on 10. Fuck me. That is a tight final. And of course, there's no helps in the final. Let's have a look. It's general knowledge. 5 questions. Multipliers and nerfs are inactive. Live players start with a score equal to their total correct answers minus their total danger zone appearances. As I've just explained, now the strap's done it as well. But still, cutting down on rule explanation can only be a good thing. So, I am going to do you the courtesy of giving you medals, even though it's a retro pack. It's been over a year since we played it. They've been good questions. They've all still been verifiable and accurate. And it's been a proper game. No crashes. The tiebreakers have worked. And notwithstanding the 26 or 7 messages and suggestions that I'm going to read in a minute, all seems to have worked. And most of it seems to be quality of life stuff from what I've read. But I will address Arun's point. Arun, are you still here? I hope you're still here because you're still answering questions. Because I want to address that with you personally after the stream in a very calm way. Hello, Arun. Good, glad you're still here. I'll have a chat with you post-stream about that very issue that you raised. But for now, eyes down for the final. It's general knowledge. Good luck. Let's play Danger Zone. Edward the Black Prince was the father of which English king? Richard II, Edward III, John or Henry I? Richard II. Horrible histories. Rhyming may help you here. So dead. It's not. The danger zones get through. Caesar is starting to look like he's had fewer stab wounds. Richard II is the answer. Jack was fastest. Mark was second. Everyone else in live play getting it wrong. Let's reorder the board. Oh, Mark at the top. Jackson second. BC in third. Jogging, Shapes, Nando 12, 11, 10. Question 2. Here we go. Which of these is not a plant? Peruvian Inca orchid, Canada lily, Tibetan poppy, blue tango bromeliad. It's the Peruvian Inca orchid, which is in fact a dog. Just googled it now. The Peruvian Inca orchid is a dog, and only Jogging getting it right for 6 points. Very well played. Let's reorder the board. Whew! Jogging and Mark tied with 18. Second time Inca has been an answer on this. It really has. We've had Inca, we had Carson earlier, now we've got Inca. So Inca's completed quiz now, I think it's fair to say. Jogging and Mark tied at the top. Jackson second on 16, BC 14, Shapes 11, Nando 10. 3 questions left. Good luck. Here it is. I'm George Orwell, and I certainly did not write 1984, The Sun Also Rises, Keep the Accipisadra Flying, or Animal Farm. How do you pronounce it? My wife is assuring me it's pronounced Aspidistra.
Aspidistra, keep the Aspidistra flying.
Oh, I've had a lot of things around now. The Sun Also Rises was written by Ernest Hemingway, for anyone interested.
I just had to earwig that, but that was brilliant.
I tried.
You did try. You tried.
I got bovine spongiform which I can't say now because it's not in front of me. Mad cow disease. I got that right earlier on. All 6 players in the still in live play getting it right. Mark fastest, BC second, Jack was third, Nando fourth, Jogging was fifth, and Shapes was sixth. Let's reorder the board. 2 questions to go. It is your question pack. You should. Mark's in the lead. Colo and now Oni tied at the top of the danger zone. Oni did lose his crown for a minute, but he's got it back, tied with Colo. Mark's at the top of live play with 2 questions left. Jogging and Jack tied in second. BC's in third with 19. Good luck. Here is question 4. Stop it. You stop it in chat. Who are at the Odyssey? Homer, Plato, Herodotus, Sophocles. So you can do those. Green. Now we're at the Odyssey by Homer. Lots of green. That lovely shade of green in the boneyard. Shapes was fastest though here. BC was second, Jack was third, Mark was fourth, Nando was fifth. All of those 5 in under 2 seconds. And Jogging, who was the slowest, was still... Imagine being the slowest at 1.98 seconds. Christ on a bike. Imagine being the slowest and you're still under 2 seconds. Let's reorder the board. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, Mark has still got it for now. Jack and BC are still tied. Oh, was it a different tie before? But it's now Jack and BC tied. Jogging slips into third. Shapes in fourth. Nando in fifth. One more question. Colo and Oni still tied at the top of the boneyard. Last question of the night. Here it is. Sorry, the question debugs for me, so I've seen it. Michelangelo, Raphael, Donatello, and Caravaggio are all what? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, chefs, architects, or artists? Not as easy a question as it might at first appear. They're all artists. Some of them may have moonlighted in architecture, and 3 out of 4 of them are definitely Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Don't know how many of them are chefs. But as far as I know, Caravaggio was not an architect. Yeah, I'm gonna double check that. I'm fairly sure he was just a painter though. I know some of the others might. Yeah, he's an Italian painter, not an architect. We're missing Leonardo if we wanted to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What a mean question this is, Fleisch.
I'm really proud of that question.
It is accurate. Here's an interesting thing. Mark is coming out second on my debug and BC first because once again, maybe this is poetry. In the first question, there were 2 players who had the same frame. And on the last question, there were 2 players on the same frame. BC and Mark both in 1.73 seconds, but the 6 points have gone to Mark and the 5 points to BC. I don't know that it would have made that much difference as we reorder the board. It wouldn't. It would have been a 32 and a 30, so still a victory for Mark. I've decided to quit this hobby. Have you, Jug? I'm sorry to hear that. What's happening? Is everyone having hysterics over that last question?
Possibly. I might have broken your community. I'm very sorry.
Out of nowhere, Oni has gotten the lobby victory.
I personally just think it's, read the question carefully.
Well, quite. Oni wins the lobby and the Boneyard crown with 19 out of 25. Very well done. Nando comes 6th with 15. Shapes in 5th with 18. Jogging just missing out on a medal in 4th with 21. The bronze goes to Jack on 24. The silver to BC with 29. But the first of the retro medals, the gold retro medal with 33 points, it goes to Mark. Oh, yuck. Look at that Danger Zone line over the top of that lozenge there. That's hideous. In fact, I'm going to pause it to fix that. Such is the hideosity of that. What is happening there? Come here, canvas. Wait a minute. Misc UI. Winner. Is there a... Oh, shit. UI backing? It must be there. Right. Where's order in layer? Oh, fuck, it's not there. Let's just add a canvas component to it then. In real time. Override sorting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Christ. I've now lost... Something has gone wrong.
Something has gone horribly wrong.
Okay, fine. You know what? I've changed my mind. I'm okay with the line being there. I'll fix it next time. Here's the end of the fanfare. There we go. Oh, I've got like 5 different canvases on here to do the order sorting, and I didn't check that. Good game. Well done.
Everyone.
Thank you, Mrs. Flush, for that retro pack.
It's alright.
From just over a year ago. That was a lot of fun. Enjoyed that. And it's nice going in. The only thing I'm going to do is a cursory glance at the questions to make sure the trivia isn't out of date, and then you can just plug it in and it goes. So a few things were being tested there. First of all, the question model has changed, and the fact that it can still read old question data is good. Great game, great pack. Really nice update to the game. Thank you, Nando. Much appreciate the comments.
Thank you, Matt, and thank you, Fernando.
Right, I promised a run I would address his issue on able to answer. I was on the old build, I was able to answer and then decide whether or not it was worth multiplying based on how quickly I answered. Now, I'm seeing lots of people thumbs upping a run's comment, so I'm going to look and address all of you. Prugs, Topper, G. Eisens, Maxio, Shapes, Alex, and a run. Now, okay. Oh, hi. Let me just go to cam mode just a minute so y'all can see the wall of wholesomeness behind me. Okay, so here is my logic on this. Gives a thumbs up to it and Lupide as well. Here's the logic. Just to put my serious hat on, my format person hat on a minute. And Matt as well. On the old format, when it was reliant on Twitch chat, the need to type an answer and then multiply was a byproduct of having to answer in Twitch chat. It was not... KS60 knows Royal's logic and agrees with that. It was not an intended consequence of the format. It was something that was born out of this is the way we do it. In my mind, originally, it was you multiply when you answer. So effectively, the multiplying late was a byproduct of what I wanted originally, limited by the client tools that we had at our disposal. This that we have now, whilst I appreciate it is different, is more in line with what I originally intended, and now it's possible. And I am enormously grateful. Who was I chatting with the other day about this? Quite a second, I won't be able to find it now. That'd be really embarrassing. Was it KS? It might have been KS actually. It wasn't. Give me a minute. No, it wasn't. It was Kendallite. I was chatting with Kendallite after the demo we did in Ash's server earlier in the week. And it didn't even have this thing. It had nerf and multiply at the bottom, and you had to press multiply first and then your answer. And this was Kendallite's suggestion, which I think works really nicely. The multiplying late, and it's similar. I think Shapes raised this on Risky Business a few weeks ago, when you can't submit a late answer if you want to add something late. And again, yeah, that was the logic loop. I press the multiply button to toggle it on, and then hit your answer. This is a much cleaner way, and I'm grateful to Kendallite for suggesting it. Shape suggested that the late answering in Risky Business, he said, if you come up with a late answer, my logic was this is how it should be. It should be press your answers and then you commit. It is called Risky Business. And I think things we've gotten used to where we've been limited by the technology available, and now I'm correcting it to how I feel it should be, is always going to raise concerns. And I hope I'm not just being outright dismissive of this, but what we have here is more in mind with what I had. The logic behind having to press twice is, to my mind, is counter. You should do single action, single answer. That's all I'm going to say on that. And I'm hoping that didn't sound like a soapbox, just addressing that issue, which I know has got quite a bit of traction in the server. And I just wanted to address that because Colo also raised that when we did the demo game. And I think this suggestion from Kendallite, where you've got the option to press late, and the fact that it doesn't show who has multiplied as the answers come in, is, you know, is also relevant to that. So yes, it is a very, very subtle change to the logic, I suppose, of the game, but not a massive change. But I just wanted to address that one because it's grabbed quite a bit of traction. Other things that are getting a bit of traction, consider whether it needs the ordinal at the end. That's easy to change. That's just an extension. I think just pressing the multiplier nerf button makes it more strategic, which I like, but that's just me. I think opinion will be divided on this, and I don't want to sit here and sound like I'm poo-pooing people who are saying it should be like it was. I appreciate any change is going to take some getting used to. Just from my point of view, this feels closer to what I originally intended it to be. So I'm going to go with that, and it might take a couple of games to get used to it. And do discuss as you were. Ordinals on the numbers, yeah, that's certainly something that's easily changeable. I don't know if they're necessary. I kind of like them. Not sure if they're necessary. Might make it a bit clearer to do away with them. To Jack's point, I think it's odd. We should put the picture further over to the left. I will look into that, Jack. But I will just add, it was like this in DangerZone 3 and 2. But not 1 because I didn't have this. Being the transparent pixel border, having what question number on I think Purge, you recommend this on every game. Question number on the main Twitch stream would be handy too. I'll discuss this. I didn't know where you're up to. Are they not? No, I suppose they're not. There's not really any space for them because I didn't really want to put a UI element. I could put it in the big thing at the top. I mean, they're on the device and they come to me in the console. I suppose if you're just watching, that's a useful thing to have. I think on that one, Prugs, that the logic was if you're getting it on your device, you don't need it on the screen. And if I'm reading them out, but I will look into putting it onto the question strap as well. Oh, that issue, Ardenfetz. Yeah, that's a weird one. Which is normally caused by some exception. And it's not possible to reprogram it. Did you get that again, Ardenfetz? That weird crash. And no, the colour isn't great. You're right, Aaron. Happy to report the GPU usage of the new desktop standalone app seems to be under control now. Hooray! I respect that this was always a vision, but I think the original was better. You're welcome. You're very welcome to think that, Jack. Chaos Danger Zone, like current Danger Zone, but the rounds aren't necessarily 5 questions long. At some point, the round will let us that, not going to lie, that might be in my thought train at the moment, a run. Possibly. I think time wasn't on the app screen because at that point you were going through the leaderboard and therefore the question number disappeared. Sorry, those just like to be okay. What benefit do we get from the leaderboard position that the positioning inside outside Danger Zone does not provide? It just looks nice, I suppose. I mean, first, second, and third get a boost, so it's useful to have those. This is just Calliope's comment in the Discord. What benefit do we get from the leaderboard position that the positioning inside outside the Danger Zone does not provide? Just no cues about Fight Club anymore. I've been studying. It's a good question, Calliope. I don't have a hard and fast answer to you. It is entirely possible we could do away with not just the ordinal, but we could do away with that entire column. I am aware that I do need the emoji for. I don't necessarily need the emoji. I think it just looks nice. If I'm honest, I think it's probably just an aesthetic thing. They don't need to be there. You can see who is at the top of the boneyard. You can see who is at the top of the game. You can see who is at the top of the Danger Zone. Not sure they need to be there, but I think they look nicer. It's probably going to be my answer. I'm going to respond to all of those comments in the fullness of time over the next day or two. I'll try and do... tomorrow's a busy day because I've got quiz and concert tomorrow, so it might be Monday night before I get back to you now, but I'll do my best. And Erin is right, the colour isn't great on that strip. But thank you all for playing. Thank you for the feedback. As ever, any feedback on either the build of Danger Zone or the app that you're playing it on, please do send into the suggestions channel, because it's really important, because I do want to get your feedback on board so that I can implement anything that would make the experience better. But I'm hoping that was a good experience with the universal client. One or two things notwithstanding, that thing about Erin playing on an older build, I need to make a note somehow of making that a thing. I'm going to roll the credits and then come back to the camera, and then we'll end the night. congratulations to Mark, our king of the Danger Zone. That line is still there, and that's fine. Let me get rid of it. Fuck. Line! Why are you still there? For God's sake. Where is it? It's in... I found it! Oh. The line is the true winner. I've got the placeholder card at the end at least. Right, someone note that down because that's the sort of shit I will forget. That is going to really annoy me. Oh, well, my goodness, my gracious. What a great opening to the season it's been. Thank you, Mrs. Flush, for providing that trivia just over a year ago. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm hoping that those medals have been added on and the pennies have been added on. It does say data written to drive, which is a good thing. Let me give you some final danger pennies, and I'm going to be generous and call it 318. There you go. Danger pennies. Grab them now. Does anyone want to do some Crystal Dome before we finish? I'll have to boost the... I'll have to boost the stuff. Some Crystal Dome? Anyone fancy some Crystal Dome? I haven't done it for ages. It's been a while. Okay, all right, let me get that set up. You grab your bonuses. I'm going to grab some more wine as well. And a message from our sponsor, Matt the Ref.
To the Crystal Dome.
Thank you very much for the 100 bits, Matt. This report is September is coming to an end in 35 minutes. So I think we've done... We got a good nice flurry of subs at the start of the night, so very grateful as ever to everyone who does come and support this channel through bits and subs, and generally just turning up week in, week out. I'm most grateful to you all, so thank you for coming back after my sort of 3-week hiatus. Let's see if Crystal Dome still works. I'll get some more wine. And yeah, huge thing. I'm going to turn my Infinity Stones off, save the batteries. Do a little twist. And a message from our sponsor, Kegler Coach, paying forward the gift they got from Matt the Ref to Prugs. Thank you very much, Kegler Coach, for your generosity there. And Prugs, enjoy our previewing for the next month. Most grateful to you. Now, yeah, I was quite happy with that playthrough of Danger Zone. I will read your feedback, and I'm going to try and be measured about it. Because I know I've done some things sort of in the last season. Oh, is that a hype train? Good Lord. I know I did some things in the last season that I look back on and don't feel particularly brilliant about. In terms of just having a bit of a rant about stuff. So I'm trying this thing where I'm going to be more measured. Choo-choo for the end of the night. Hey, if you want to make it happen, far be it from me to stop you. So yeah, I'm going to try and respond to your feedback in a measured way. Obviously, with this transition over to the Universal Client app, there will be some changes, like that thing in Danger Zone, which might seem relatively small, but hopefully I've explained the rationale behind it. And apart from the fact that it makes sense from the controller app because it means single press, single answer, which from just a general game show logic point of view makes the most sense, but also the fact that it's aligning with what I think I originally would have wanted it to do. That hopefully makes sense. Message from our sponsor, Matt the Ref.
There's a method to your madness, Ben.
Always method. Thank you for the 300 bits there, Matt. That's very kind of you. Really have enjoyed the season open, I have to say. I thought the Danger Zone app worked really well. Thank you, BC. I appreciate that. I think it worked as well. God, I can't remember how to play this. We're not in test mode. Let's press play and see what happens. Hey, there we go. Okay, well, the log is happy. Are we happy with all of those? I think so. Cool. I'm happy with those solutions. Just going to let this play out. A message from our sponsor, KS. No message, but thank you for the 3-month subscription there, Chaos. Most grateful to you. I'm going to let the theme tune play before I officially open the lobby. I think it's !play, but I might be wrong. There we go, !play. I don't want to press the button until the theme tune's finished because it's a jam. Very happy that you have the correct font for the crystal maze. What, for the timer? Oh, it keeps playing anyway. Oh, never mind. There you go. There's the rules. I'm just going to go refill my wine glass and I'll be right back. There is a... yeah, I don't know. I am using the correct font on the timer though, Joe. BRB. Right, we're out of wine, but I found a bottle of port. So if needs be, we'll migrate to that. So, for those of you who haven't played before, because it's been a while, there are 12 distinct single-letter solutions to each puzzle, which come out one every 5 seconds. You can answer any puzzle at any point. All the instructions are there on the screen. Hopefully that all makes sense. There is now an opportunity to whisper how many collectively between the 18 of you, how many you'll get right and wrong. So, make your predictions, please. Oh, is that the right thing to press, or do I... There we go. 18 players are in. So whisper your predictions to Persephone's Twitch bot now. Apparently I have to press the button again. And when you've all gone blue, I'll know we're ready to start. Whispering all answers to Persephone's Twitch bot. I'm going to stop that bonus right there. Aaron Grams, whispering number 2 Persephone's Twitch bot. Maybe we'll do some Spacey Fall game after this. Oh, double end of night games. Oh, we missed the train. Never mind. And beat the beat. We've got the full trilogy. Aaron, are you going to give me a number? You're going to whisper a number? You're going to whisper a number? I've had too much to drink to do beat the bee, possibly. 5. Just a number. How many do you think? An integer. Just whisper an integer. 5, 4, 3. There we go. Right. Would you start the fans? But no, I'm not going to say it. Richard O'Brien, over to you.
Will you start the fans, please?
Here we go. Which letter changes in Billy to make a male goat and a rat? Take the sequence W, B, G, L. The next letter is what? Take this sequence. Which character appears most frequently? Which letter changes in Mumby to make countable by extension any naturally preserved human or animal body? What appears in the top but not in the bottom? And again. Which letter changes in Moras to make capable of right and wrong action? Take this sequence. Which character appears most frequently? Appears in the top but not in the bottom. Take this pattern. How many times does that one appear? Which letter changes in Blips to make perfect happiness? And what appears in the top but not in the bottom? Oh, Inca, Oni and BC making short work of it by getting 12 out of 12. Very well done. Lots of pennies going your way. I need to up the penny rate on this. It's piss poor at the moment. It's 100. It's 10 for every correct answer, minus every wrong answer, plus a 50 penny bonus for whoever gets closest. We'll go through the answers. And and Lupine, sorry to discount you, Lupine. I didn't see you there with 12. Lupine, Inca, BC, and Oni all getting 12 out of 12. It seems a shame not to do more with this set. I'm just saying that. I'm just going to say. Shapes! Well done. Oh, bloody hell. 100 bonus pennies. Nice! And the date has been written to the drive. Oh, fucking hell. Hiccups. Right, give me a minute to get those under control as we load a Spacey 4 game. Oh, hang a bit. I need to make sure that the... I just need to make sure that the logic is correct, because if it writes to the wrong drive, it might overwrite everyone's pennies that you've earned so far. No key fixes will do it. We may well do beat the bee at the end. Oh, I've got the cube there. We'll do a classic beat the bee. Turn to page 3. There's no more questions. There are no more questions this evening. It's Spacey 4 game and yeah, I'm going to up the bonus for Spacey 4 game. I think it's 10 pennies. The default is 10 pennies. Whenever you, for every player who joins, I think I'm going to up that because inflation, cost of living, and all that. Streaming mode is what we want. That is correct. Oh fuck! Have I hard coded it? What a twat! Right. 20 players. Is it in Twitch control? Hopefully this is in Twitch control and this will be a one life fix. Why the hell I've hard coded it, I do not know. Right. Anyone want to see me be bad at programming? Add new player. No. Not there. Oh, it's here. Message received. There'll be a 10 in here somewhere. Is it on instantiate board? Is that where it happens? No. Is it in add new player? Ah! There we go. Pennies to award. And this is in... Is this class just called instantiate? No, it's called Twitch control. Okay. Right. Public int. Points per player equals 10. So we'll default it to 10. This is a very, very old build. And we'll change that to points per player. And it's done. 1 week of you being Alan Rickman. Don't know about all that. Right. Let's go back. What do we think? Because it's a season opener, and you all have been very loyal here. How many can we anticipate? Let's see if this works. Join the game. Type left or right. I'm just going to check that the script is all working. Oh shit, sorry, thank you, Topper. Switch pennies to award, all-time pennies, current season pennies. I think this was updated after I did the penny bank reformat. Jesus, 850 pennies! Oh, this is very exciting. This is very exciting. Can we make it 1,000? I could make it 1,000, couldn't I? Hey! We got through! BC, Royal, AVME, Scorecount, Eka, Grandma, Erin, Chaos, Shapes, and Lewis, and Oni! 1,000 pennies going to the winner, left or right in the next 30 seconds. Good adventurer always goes left, I suppose. Naked grams, left or right? Whee! Oh, into the vacuum of space you go. Me, Erin, and Shapes, and Lewis. Pendulum strat, oh shit. 30 seconds for 1,000 pennies. I'm sticking with left. Bear in mind, I don't want to win. I can always roll this over. Who's going to win, do you reckon, chap? So then Erin has got a very difficult decision to make. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Right, Erin, I will not go first. You must go first. That's how this goes at this point. I've only ever won this once. And after that, you must go first, Erin. Alright. I'm gonna drop. Erin, you could win 1,000 here, or it could roll over. Oh, he switched at the right time! Erin, you've won 1,000 pennies. Very well played. Oh, good switch. I will abstain. I won't abstain until there's only 2 left. Well done, Erin. You've just won 1,000 pennies. That was fun, wasn't it? Anyone want to go again? Again? Yeah, let's do one more. Cool. Why not? Why the fuck not? There's no IE in pennies, by the way, Aaron. It's YS. Because of reasons. Because penny is the cat. It was sort of a play on words. I wrote through 1,000, as many as before. Any more? 20 seconds to get in on this. Ooh. Aha, squad count coming in. Glass of port, it's getting to that time of year. That's really good. Okay. PC getting it at the last second. The left dropped straight away. 1,100 pennies to the winner this time. BC score Kegler, Necker, Grams, Gises, Proust, Jack, Lupine, Maxio, Shapes, Lewis, Aiden, Arden, Fetz, and Matt left or right. Okay, we're all settled. And the left drop, BC score, Grams, Jack, Shapes, Fetz, and Matt. Going on to the next level. Left to right. And BC's going to wait till it gets to 1 second. Oh no, he's not. We're going to enjoy the countdown. 3 and 4. Right's gonna drop. Ah, you see. Mystic Ben. BC score and Arden Fetz going for 1,100 pennies. No, this is just a soundscape. Abyss is an actual soundtrack. Fucking Evelyn Glennie wrote the soundtrack to The Abyss. Or contributed to it. This is just a random soundscape. I'm not going to predict until all 3 have made a prediction themselves. Fet's going right. And BC going left. I think right is going to drop. And I'm wrong. Fetz, you've won 1,100 pennies. This is a soundscape. No sort of fixed time signature or anything. Arden Fetch, you've just won 1,100 pennies. Great success! Exclamation mark pennies. I've pressed the refresh button. And, well, it's not really defined by anything. It's just it just is. Right, beat the B to finish. We'll make it a full triumvirate. And let's call it. Let's give you a premiere bonus. Oh, no, fuck that. No, let's try again. There we go. That's more like it. 400 premiere. No, 26 is cancelled. 484 is what you want. Right, let's get this cube. Oh, now I've got an easily movable webcam. I'll pop that up the road. You can see everything in real time. It's going to be classic Beat the Bee. You're going to be able to wager micro pennies, and remember these can be cashed in for full fat pennies in the fullness of time. So let's get a prediction going. I'm hoping Score Count can set one up because I'm not very good at them. Once you've claimed those last bonuses there. I'm going to reject that just for now, Aaron. Put it at the start of the next stream. Yeah, I put you refunded, so you can now gamble then as to whether or not I can beat the bee. It's going to be F Jenny Kissins tonight, which is the classic Beat the Bee. I've got it on my desktop, but I'm going to find it on YouTube. About 118. It hasn't started yet. Okay, we're going to need more volume than that. Okay. Score, we got a prediction going. Let's stop that bonus. Not really. Not really, Shapes. I've done a couple of them. I am going to look at this one while Score sets the 1 minute... Oh, if Score's not here, I'll do it. Prediction. Let's have a look. No, different prediction. Oh, crap. How do you do this again? Prediction. Open a setup menu to create and manage a prediction. That's a result. I want a new one. I don't want that one. Score! How do you do a prediction? A new prediction. The Score's not here, is he? And I don't know how to do one myself. It's just showing the last one. Can I go new prediction? I press start. Oh, I have to press start prediction. Okay, fine. Right, hang on. Shit. Right, I know what I'm doing now. Right. Summary. There we go. Right. Fuck. Not that one. That one. Start prediction. Right. Buzz. Ben win, Ben... Okay, we're not doing the Japper one. Ben win, Ben lose. 30 seconds. Start prediction. Got it. Right. There we go. Get your bids in. I've started a thing. Wager your micro pennies. Will I win or lose? 118 is a classic one. I'm normally pretty good against the classics, but we'll see. See if anything carries on over. Last few seconds if you want to wager some micro pennies. Okay, that is it done. 10,977 on me to win. 26,763 on me to lose. Whew. 8k out of 11k on the win. I'll do my best for you, Ben. I'm allowed to look at it. That's a thing. Right. 3, 2, 1. Play. Oh, that feels a lot. That feels a lot faster than it did before. Jesus Christ, I'm out of practice. Sorry. Is all I can say to anyone who backed me. Yeah, I'm going to blame the port on that one. Sorry. Can we do double or quits? No, we can't. Honour the poll, Ben. You're just not very good. Ben, lose. Complete prediction. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There we go. Enjoy your new micro pennies. Yeah, I've had worse days. I've had better days. Well, that is going to be it for the season 12. Season 12. We've been doing this long. Bloody Nora. Well, thank you all for coming to join me. Thank you to Jogging for Hacker. Thank you to Zeus for the Purge. Thank you to Quizzle for Red Herrings. Thank you to Mrs. Flush in the past for new Danger Zone. I do look forward to reading your feedback on Danger Zone. I am going to be back next week, next Saturday. And what have we got? Plinko, Distinction, and Danger Zone. And depending how much work I can get done in the next week, maybe a preview game of The Purge. Don't hold your breath on that one. Likely to be Plinko, Distinction, Danger Zone. And that's quite a short stream. Maybe something else spontaneous. But Plinko, Distinction, and Danger Zone. Plinko is by Erin in a pack debut. Distinction is by Ramsey Fox, and Danger Zone on the all-new software of Danger Zone by Oni. Look forward to seeing you there for that one. In tangential, friends of the community, Bash has got a question mark next Wednesday. Go give him a follow. How do you do a shout out these days? Shout out at T_Bash. He's gigging tonight, but he's got question mark on Wednesday with somebody else. Apparently, maybe might be there. Very excited. Looking forward to seeing what that's all about. All I can say is it's not me, unless he's not told me something and I've missed a memo. Friday is Ash's season finale. He's got Duke Drop by Zeus and 8 Minky by the looks of it, Friday 6th of October at 8 PM. And also our great friend Topper One Gaming is going to be here on Thursday at 8 PM. And what's he got on the docket? October the 5th, Strike It Rich, Slam and Diamond to look forward to with Topper. Maybe it is. Maybe it might very well be. If it is, then, well, he's pegging his hopes and leaving it rather last minute. I don't know that I can be there on Wednesday. Maybe it is. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag. As far as I know, it's not me. But maybe it is. Who knows? We'll see. Top is streaming on Thursday at 8 PM. I'm going to be back next Saturday at 8 PM. Until next time, it is great to be back for season 12. Good to do some fun little games at the end. I say I have boosted the things in the penny bank, so hopefully pennies have got the inflation. The inflation is real. We'll see if I can balance those out over the course of the season. Look forward to reading your feedback, and I will get back to you ahead of Danger Zone next weekend. Hopefully there won't need to be too many changes. But until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be splendid and wonderful and marvellous to each other as always. And until next time, I have been Royal Flush. You have been watching Game Night. Take care. Peace out. And good night. It's season 12.